Okay, I don't. All right, lovely. Sufficient light here. That's better. I think we have sufficient light here. You can see me. Okay, let's have a word of prayer. Then we're going to go into our devotional thoughts for today. Okay. If you bow your heads with me where you are as you're getting yourself together, we're just going to pray now. And I'd like to welcome you again to our third session in our cooking class for today. In today's session, we're going to be looking at salads. So it's really a fundamental lesson, and it's one that I believe should be the main course for a vegan class. So it's a very important lesson that we're going to look at. But before we go into anything else, let us bow our heads and pray. Kind Father, we thank you so much for your goodness. We thank you for your blessings. We thank you for your protection. We thank you that you've brought us back to another cooking session, and that everything that is done today will be for your name's honor and glory. We give you thanks in Jesus' name. Amen. Okay, I want to take today's devotion that I'll share with you. And for those of you who may have joined since our last session, and I was also absent last week, my name is Loy Campbell Ross, and I'm going to be reading today from Counsels on Diet and Foods. And for your information, this book has been chosen as our textbook for this course. So if you haven't a copy, it would be very beneficial for you to obtain one. The author of the course, the author of the book is E.G. White, and there are a number of very good counsels that can help us as we see lives. Okay, I'm reading from page 16, and it is under the caption Reasons for Reform. And it says, when persons are spoken to on the subject of health, they often say, we know a great deal better than we do. They do not realize that they are accountable for every ray of light in regard to their physical well-being, and that their every habit is open to the inspection of God. Physical life is not to be treated in a haphazard manner. Every organ, every fiber of the being is to be sacredly guarded from harmful practices. At the time, the light of health reform dawned upon us, and since that time, the questions have come home every day. Am I practicing true temperance in all things? Is my diet such as will bring me in a position where I can accomplish the greatest amount of good? If we cannot answer these questions in the affirmative, we stand before God condemned. For he will not hold us all responsible for the light which has shone upon our path. The time of ignorance, in a time of ignorance, and we've heard this expression before, God winked. But as fast as light shines upon us, he requires us to change our health-destroying habits and to place ourselves in a right relationship to the physical laws. And this comes from the writing Good Health, published November 1880. And then there's a beautiful reminder to end this discourse. It says, health is a treasure. Of all temporal possessions, it is the most precious. And oh, how we know this to be true. It's often said that when health is lost, all is lost, isn't it? Wealth, learning, and honor are all dearly purchased at the loss of the vigor of health. None of these can secure happiness if health is lacking. It is a terrible sin to abuse the health that God has given us. Such abuses enfeebles us for life and makes us losers, even if we gain by such means any amount of education. All right, so there's a lot there for us to unpack. I don't know what stood out to you, but surely what stood out to me is the important position our health has on us gaining anything else. If we don't have health, then we surely are putting ourselves at a disadvantage to benefit or to take advantage of all the other benefits and blessings that we have. So our health is important. Something else that stood out to me as I read that was that God only holds us accountable for the light that He has shown us. So to Him, where much is given, to him who much is given, much is required. And so as we learn, we need to adapt. So you cannot be held accountable for things you do not know. But as you have the light brought to you and as knowledge increases, then we can then make changes where it's necessary. I don't know if anybody else, did anything else stand out to you that you'd like to make a comment for the rest of us? Or if there's an experience that you're going through yourself that you don't mind sharing publicly, would you like to do that now?
I like the part that said that health is a treasure. And it's so important because when you feel sick, you cannot do anything. You feel weak, you cannot do anything. You can't breathe. It's just, and you know something what too? You notice the difference when you are sick and when you're well.
Yeah,
when you are
absolutely.
sick, oh boy, am I going to get better? And then when you get better, you really notice the difference. So health is
Yes,
really to be treasured.
important.
No, it's so important for us.
Thank you very much, Sylvia.
The part that stands out for me is that we're going to be held responsible for the things that we know. So when we hear things that is good for our health and we don't take it seriously, God is going to hold us responsible for that because our body is the temple of God. And we have to be aware of what we're doing with our temple. And if we don't treat it well, then we're going to be held accountable for that.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you, Clary. Or do you say Claire or Clary?
Clary.
Clary. Okay, I got that right. Thank you, Clary. Thank you so much for those two thoughts. And I think you've summed it up very nicely. And it really is an encouragement to us to remember what is primarily important for us. Yes, I think God wants us. He said, I wish above all things that you will prosper and be in good health, even as your soul prospereth. Okay, so we just want to say as we go into our lesson today that let the words of our mouth and the meditation of our hearts be acceptable in your sight, O Lord, our strength and our Redeemer. Amen. All right, so today's class, we are going to be, as I said earlier, we're going to be doing our salads and also a salad dressing. Last week, I wasn't here in class, but I saw the evidence of your hard work. I saw some amazing dishes coming through, some beautiful soups and lovely garnish soups as well, and seasonings and stock, and also your bouillon cubes. Let me just mute. Okay, thank you. She's done so. And also your bouillon cubes. So well done to you. Well done to all those who tried it. And for all those also who may have been able to share with somebody else something that you've been learning. So we're going to start off with the chef salad today. And I can see that the chef is ready. So we're going to go over the necessary ingredients that you would need for that. that, and then you will move into another section where you'll have optional bits, so you can do a more what you have done today. So enjoy, have a wonderful session, and happy cooking, everyone.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much, Loy, and
Welcome.
welcome everyone. It is good to see you all. I hope you all have been enjoying your powdered seasoning, your own homemade powdered seasoning, as well as your lovely, lovely bouillon cubes. I saw the images coming through and they looked good. So for those who managed to complete it, well done. For those who have not yet completed it, because I actually realized during the week, for those who are late for the class, I actually, the recipes that I sent through, I didn't actually send through the recipe for the bouillon cube. So I will send it through. Next week, by the way, is a blank week. So we're not having any class next week. So you will have next week. For those who are new, just join in. And for those who were a little late last week and missed the bouillon cube and the powdered season, I will send through the recipes later, and then you will be able to catch up and do those. Now today, let me see the cameras. Let's see who is ready for cooking. Cameras should be open. It's a cooking class. I should be seeing your cutting board. You should be in your kitchen.
Boy, I don't know. What am I doing here? This must be too high now.
All right, so I will be sharing. You can still sit down a little bit, but I will be sharing my slide with you on salads and teach you a little bit about the foundations of an amazing salad, right? And then we will be taking it away from there, where we'll be getting in our kitchens, and it will be hands-on, practical thing for you. All right. Let me just see, trying to share my. This PowerPoint, I will also share it in the group, so you can go back and look over the materials, make your notes from it. Won't be covering every single detail on the PowerPoint, so a few, one or two bits might be left up in the air for you at this time. However, by the time before the course ends, everything on it will be covered. Certain things might be a little bit more advanced than some. Loy, wonder if, let me see, how can I share this from my screen? I'm somehow not getting it on the screen.
Okay, Davina, let's see. Would you like me to do it here?
Please do, if you are able to share it for me, please.
Yes.
And then I could just talk through a few things.
Okay, just one moment, please. Okay. Actually, it's let me share it for you. From slides, so you have a little bit more view. Okay. Can you see here, Davina?
Wonderful. Thank you.
Sure.
All right. So I'll just go through the first slide there, which is the components of a salad. What is a salad really? Let us just whisper a little word. Thank you, Lord. And as I go into this lesson, I ask that everyone understands clearly, and I present this clearly so it is easily understood. And may this knowledge never, ever be forgotten, and may it be employed in their daily lives, so that this lesson, God, which is so crucial in their health or restoration, may be so easily understood and may be so well embedded in their lives that they'll be able to teach their children and their children, children. So good health can pass on from generation to generation. Let this be part of their daily practice, God, so that it may be like ABC. In Jesus' name, amen. So I actually think I like that, the ABCs of salads. That's what we're going to be doing now. So our first slide has a beautiful picture on it, right? And on that picture, you can see different components of the salad. You can see the dressing, you can see the body. Well, that's probably just about what you could see. And you can see some toppings, some fillers on that salad there. So it is saying a salad is basically mixed pieces of food containing a minimum of one raw ingredient. All right. So this is the what you call it now, the contemporary view of a salad, right? At least one raw ingredient, usually served chilled or room temperature, but in our case, strictly room temperature, right? We try to avoid cold food. So even if you made your salad from before, when it is time that you're going to serve it, you want to take it out of the fridge before and allow it to come to room temperature. But there are also warm salads, and this is lovely for winter seasons, etc. Right? When it's really snowing and cold outside, but you still want to eat raw or as close to raw as possible, there is what we call warm salads, right? And then we have salad dressings. So let's go to the next slide now. That is categories of salads. All right, so we are at categories of salad. It speaks of different types of salad, and we will go, as we go on to the further slides, we will go into more detail. We'll go into more detail on each of these different types of salads. And I must say from now that some salads, they cross over. So while there is a demarcation, sometimes the line gets a little bit cloudy and you're not able to, not like you're not able to, but some salads, it may look a little bit like this one and it may look a little bit like that one. So let's go into the different categories of salads. So we're looking at what is called a green salad or a garden salad, it is also known as. This is basically your leaves, right? In most cases, it is just your leaves. And the color of the salad, the finished product, is normally green. So you will have a spinach salad with just spinach leaf, and that might be accompanied by a dressing like our version of a vinaigrette dressing, because we don't practice taking vinegar internally. However, we do use vinegar externally, but in place of using vinegar, we use lime juice. All right. So a green salad it could be just your lettuce, and you may have another green vegetable with it. Maybe you tell me, get involved in this. What are some other green vegetables that are not just leafy that you could use in a salad?
Broccoli.
Broccoli, exactly. Well, cucumber, I guess you could drop cucumber somewhere there. It's a little bit half and half. But how about something like, go ahead.
What about chard?
Swiss chard. All right, that's sort of purple, isn't it? Or greenish purple.
Some of them
with some
come
color.
through green. Some of them come through green as well.
Yeah, all right. So that will definitely go. That will definitely get added to the green salad. How about something like green olives?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that's one salad item. No, I know we don't recommend eating the green sweet pepper, but you could cook with the green sweet pepper. However, you can use the red one, the yellow one, the orange color one, the purple color ones. You could use those in your salads, but the green one we do recommend that you cook with it rather than eat with it. Please don't ask me the science behind that. I never paid full attention in class. I just know the end bit, don't use it. I don't know the logics behind it. I missed that bit. All right. So if anyone wants to tell us, there is some substance in it, I believe, but I don't remember the name or anything more. Maybe if Bussy is online, or maybe Loy can educate us, or Shirley at some point on that one. Um, so we don't cook with the green salad, but you have things like the green papaya that makes an amazing salad as well, that you could use in your green salad. And all you need to do is add some lemon juice to that, and it brings up the flavor and it just makes it so nice and refreshing. Another thing, start thinking. I want you to put your thinking caps on, because when it comes to kitchen, I might have an ingredient that is very popular and well known in my country. Quiet, please. That is very well known in my country, but you may not know it. It might not be available in your country, or you may have it, but I might not know it. So start thinking, what are some green vegetables that you could have in your salad? Thinking, think.
you said sweet potato leaves, pumpkin leaves, dasheen leaves, all those kind of leaves that those Indians people just have in the
Wonderful. I don't know about the dasheen leaf raw, but I guess if you saute it or something like that, you could have it in your salad. Yes. But
Kale as well.
which one? Kale. Excellent. Kale,
kale.
yeah. Now, one I want to tell us that you might just be, what? The tuna cactus.
What is that?
Nopal. Everybody here is familiar with tuna cactus?
No.
No.
All right, I've got to share a picture from Google.
Maybe
I've
we
got
know
to
it, but
share a
it's something
picture
else.
because everybody knows it, but it is called by different names in different
Maybe.
countries.
Yeah, maybe.
It's
Yeah.
it's grown in the America in Florida. That's where I go first and learn that this thing is actually edible.
It's something that have some prickles on it.
I'm gonna share a picture.
Mm.
Right. So you might have this. This is not your typical food. This is not something that you would normally use as food. This is something you just see as cactus. Some people might use it to wash their hair, and some people, quite frankly, just don't use it to do a thing at all. Here we go. Are you familiar with this plant?
We call it prickly pear.
Who?
Prickly pear, that's what we call it in my country.
Prickly pear. Exactly. Yes. Prickly pear are nopal, tuna.
Yeah.
Once you're from the Caribbean or America, you would know this plant, or Africa.
Definitely. And the Antiguans just use them in the chop up. What they call chop up, they use that.
I wonder what they call chop up.
Chop up is like the spinach, all the greens they do together, like callaloo, kind of, you call it kind of callaloo. So they put it up in the greens. Spinach,
And they cook it.
Yes.
And listen, if you have this plant in your yard outside today or over your neighbor, I want you to go and beg a leaf, a plant, a piece. You want one of the softer, younger leaves? I'm going to suggest that you use a tea towel, right? And pick that plant, or some paper towel, or put on a pair of kitchen gloves. But it's got these pricklies on it that will, go up in your finger, and you will have to pick them out, right? Now this, believe it or not, is absolutely delicioso in your salads.
Yeah.
Yes, it tastes good. So don't think now that Davina giving me some strange stuff. No, it is absolutely delicious, not to mention nutrient dense. And I can tell you the other thing, it is so hydrating and it is so filling. So when you add this to your salads, you will eat it because it is tasty. And two, it fills you up and it holds you for very, very long. And three, it hydrates your body and it actually makes your skin looks brand new. All right. Anybody is aware of what we call purslane? In
No.
Jamaica, they call it pusley.
Yes, firstly, that we just pick up and feed the pig and so in it. Firstly,
You feed
yeah,
the pigs?
we
The
used to do
pigs?
it, or make tea with it and all kind of thing. We do it in Caribbean, yeah.
Yes, exactly. That is another vegetable, right?
Yeah,
That could go in your green salad. And I want to tell you, this thing is growing in your garden right now, wild and
yeah,
invasive, and you dig it up often and throw it out. I am gonna
yeah.
share this with you.
I know that
It
one.
it is also another very tasty component that you can actually add to your salads. Sorry, just messages just continually comes in on this device. All right, so I will share the purslane with those who might not be familiar with the name. The blossom sometimes changes colors, where you have some with pink blossoms. I believe I've seen with white blossoms, and here we go, yellow blossom. Who is familiar with this little garden invasion?
No.
No?
No.
Yeah, yeah, we
Maybe
have.
the picture.
I believe you know
Let's
it, Clary.
say that again.
No, I believe Clary might know it, but that, yeah, because from Caribbean, my mother used to have everything, so I know those things, yeah.
I'm gonna share another picture that may look, you may be able to identify the plant a little bit easier. It's one of those things that just spread over in your garden on the floor, and it's very hydrating. It has amazing health benefits. And if you get one seed, that's all you really need for your garden. All right. So how about this?
Yep.
I'm gonna show another one. Here's,
Definitely. Yeah.
you know it?
Yes, I know it, of course.
I don't.
Wonderful. Everybody else is familiar with it?
I know it.
I think you would make a beautiful hanging basket flower as well. Green plant.
It almost certainly does. It
Yeah, but
most certainly does. All right, another plant I'm gonna share with you that oftentimes goes in salads that you might get at top restaurants. I am gonna find a picture of it on the Google as well. And it's a garden invasion, as we call it, and we dig it out oftentimes. Now, I must tell you about the purslane plant. It is one of the most age-defying plants, right? It reverses the signs of aging in terms of, you will have aloe vera that is good for reversing the sign of aging. You have tuna, you have purslane, you have quite a few that will hydrate your skin and make your skin look really good, and make you look young. Purslane is the number one, right? The number one plant. So another plant I'm gonna share with you now, that it's another nuisance, or what we call nuisance, right? Especially when the blossom gets dry. It's just not the kind of plant that you want to have around when it gets dry, because the blooms go all over the place and make a little bit of a mess. All right, so here we go now. This is another green plant, and I'm telling you, especially for those who are in the UK, are you familiar with this plant?
Yes.
Yeah. It's not dandelion.
What is it called?
Is it dandelion that?
Dandelion.
Exactly.
Yes, this is indeed dandelion plant, and this is a nice green leaf you can add to your salads. All right.
Oh, okay.
Now there we go. For this is a plant blossom. When it is dried, it just blows and gets in your nostrils, in your eyes, etc. All right. And for those who are just joining in, we were looking at purslane, which is a very hydrating and age-defying plant that you can add to your green salad. So when you're thinking about things that you can add to your green salad, start thinking a little bit outside the box. The purslane is something you can purchase, by the way. You can purchase the seeds, you can purchase the vegetable. You will get it in your your salads from top-end restaurants. You will get it, and this other piece of wild bush you will have to pay for. Likewise, the dandelion. This is something you can find as well in your salad. So this is leaf you can add to your green salad. Another one is the nettle. Who knew that they could eat their nettle?
I heard about it, but I never tried.
All right. So well, I must tell you that I heard about it during COVID when we just had a lockdown. And of course, that's when knowledge increased more than any other time in this world, right? Right. So on Zoom, I had a whole heap of nettle just going wild around the college campus. And I harvested nettle because a pastor told me about it, and he and his wife and others, they use it in salads. And I harvested nettle and I use the nettle. I cook that nettle and that thing just like you would cook your plain old callaloo or your plain old spinach with nothing added to it. And just by itself, it tastes like callaloo and saltfish. Yeah, it is really good. So when I tried it the first time, man, I was going nettle harvesting every day. All right, and here I am, and that was 2020. I'm still alive. All right, so these are some components that you can add to your green salad. I will stop sharing, and Loy can put back the PowerPoint on the screen. All right, so that's for the green salad. So that's one of your categories of salad. The next salad that you have is your vegetable salad, right? What is a vegetable salad? It's literally just an upgrade of a green salad. And this is when you start throwing in some other things that are non-green vegetables, that makes up a large scale of the salad. So that's your vegetable salad. And then you have things like there's not like a name for this category really, but things like your pasta salad, your legume salad, your grain salad, and these are things that make up salads as well. And I tell you, even though we might call them salads, but I think there's a pasta dish. Especially when you look at the world standards of a pasta salad, it's a lot of pasta. And you want to make a salad more living ingredients than cooked ingredients. All right. So remember, the world's definition for a salad is at least one item raw. That's not much of a salad. A salad, you want to be going living. That's just cooked food, according to the world's definition. So one of your fourth categories of salad is what they call a mixed salad, where it incorporates things like meat, poultry, or seafood. Obviously, in our case, we won't be incorporating anything with eyes or mother. However, we do have our vegan meat substitute, like our tofu. We may also use sometimes mushrooms as substitute. Sometimes we make our own meatballs, or we make our own burger patties. We hold 1 second for me. Burger patties, etc. And these are things that we incorporate in our salads that would be the substitute. There are other substitutes, other things that we use, but as we go through the course, we will learn some of this. I can't tell you everything today in one go because you probably won't remember anyway, and then you'd probably be overwhelmed. So the fifth category of salad is your fruit salad. All right, so that's obviously one of my favorites, and it's called, we can do fruit salads or what they also call dessert salads. But we don't really eat these salads for desserts, right? But we use them for breakfast. And that is what is there on the PowerPoint. Not sure how much of it you're able to see, but you can spread your fingers and widen the slide on your personal screen. Now, next slide. Do we understand the components, the different, no, sorry, do we understand the different categories of a salad?
Yes.
All right, lovely. So now we're going to go to the different parts of a salad. All right, and this is my favorite part of the salad, right? This lesson, actually. So now in the classroom, I had sent a flow chart, right? I'd sent a flow chart, a salad flow chart. If you have this flow chart, this is your guide to making up a good salad. Simple, basic, easy, right? If you think the flow chart has some glitches, just tell me. I made up that flow chart, so maybe it has some glitches, okay? All right, but here we go. Every salad, you've got to have a base. That's the part that sits directly on the plate. It is the lining, and it is made up of leaves. So example, you can shape it like a cup. It can be like a piece of iceberg lettuce that will hold stuff inside of it that you could pack actually the rest of the salad body inside of it. It could be something like your Boston lettuce that makes the base of the salad. It could be loose pieces like your romaine lettuce. And I'm just using lettuces as an example because this is one of our main salad ingredients, but most of us don't realize how many different types of lettuce there are out there. It could be also another type called our Chinese leaf, or quite frankly, just some threaded lettuce or some kale, or it could be some spinach, right? So the base of your salad would probably be something similar to a green salad, all right? Then you've got what we call the body of the salad. And the main contents of the salad, this is the body of the salad is the main contents of the salad, and it sits on top of the base, right? Then you've got what you call a dressing, right? And you can make your dressings creamy, or you can make them vinaigrette or lemonade in our case, or simple put, it could just be oil. And we'll go into dressings, right? We'll do a little bit of dressings today, but we have further lessons later on where we'll go more into dressings. You're going to learn lots of dressings along the way. And every week, you will be required to make a salad, right? Every week. And there's a reason for that. You know, they say repetition deepens. Communicate with me.
Yes,
Repetitions
yes,
deepens.
yes,
Right.
yes.
Right. So repetition deepens impression, right? So if we make a salad every week, I'm telling you, by the time December come, you're a salad king and a salad queen. Simple, right? All right, so we've got the body, we've got the dressing, we've got the base, then we've got the garnish, all right? The garnish, or we can call it the accompaniment. What must this be? So this can be things like your seeds crushed up, grounded up, chopped up. We can be slivers of vegetable pieces like julienne peppers, julienne what you call it now, carrots. You know, it can be scallion pieces. All things finely chopped up can be part.
What about your tofu?
That would be, we soon get to that bit. That would be part of your body. It can be part of the body of your salad, right?
Okay, right.
Yeah, then you've got this is what we're talking about as accompaniment or garnish. So these are pieces that you would use to garnish the salad. It's talking about like finely chopped herbs, sprigs of herbs, or things like they have a thing where you fry up pieces of beans and it creates like this beautiful fan and stuff like that that you could use. These are things we'll teach you as we get into the advanced later on stages of this course, right? It can be little pieces of cheeses grated over your salad that can make a nice garnish. Then there is one component or one part rather of the salad that is actually not listed on the PowerPoint here. And that is the frame of the salad. No, can I tell you that every salad needs a frame? You know, we eat with our eyes, and food is art. It's a great art to present beautifully sumptuous, succulent. Oh, gosh, the words. To produce amazing salads, we've got to think art. You've got to look beyond just cutting and swallowing. And know that you eat with your eyes, and when you present your food on a table and somebody sees it, before they touch it, they must pull out their phone and become paparazzi and start taking pictures. Right, they must post pictures on their Instagram page, their Facebook page, their WhatsApp, and all their social media. This is what you're talking about. Food must be so attractive because that's where we start. Yes, the food may smell even awful, but when you look at it, it must look so good that you just want to, your mouth must just start producing enzymes ready to digest that salad, right? So your salad must look good because one, it aids in the process of digestion, and two, it wins another person over to a plant-based diet. And these are some of our ultimate goal. Once the food is digested properly, then it means that your health is in a better position. And two, once your food is attractive to another person, it means you are more fulfilling your duty of being of purpose to your brothers and sisters, another human being. And you are indeed fulfilling God's will that way. So remember, the frame of the salad is normally things that you would put on the outside, and you would want to make sure that that is formed and it encapsulates. Well, let me be careful how I use that word, because it does not hide the beauty, but it enhances the beauty of the salad. It just puts it in a picture frame. So you will have a beautiful picture, but if you paste it up on the wall, yes, it will look good, but it doesn't look as good as when you put it in a frame and hung it on the wall. All right, so let's move on to the key qualities to a salad, right? That will make it exciting. These, by the way, you can take screenshots, but this, as I said, a PowerPoint will throw it in the group, because later on in the news, we will come back to this PowerPoint. These PowerPoints must not be shared. They must not leave the group Obviously, if you need to do a presentation at your church or something, it's fine to use it, right? But not to share with another person. If they want to know this PowerPoint, they can come on the course. All right, so here we go now. Key qualities to a salad to make it beautifully and exciting. You're looking for the best quality ingredients, right? The best salads will draw you to them. The ingredients will be fresh. So if they're from the store, make sure that they don't look like somebody has used them to beat the dog. All right? Make sure they look fresh and alive. When you go to the markets, the market have a way of, one, selling people some lettuce that they have there from 1900 long that nobody bought, and all the old leaves are dried up, and they tear off all the outer leaves, and then you get this little piece of white something. Remember, a lettuce has some beautiful green leaves on it. And when you buy a lettuce, it should have beautiful green leaves on the outside that you should be able to use in your salad. It should be spotless. It should be flawless. It should have no rotten leaves on it, right? So keep that in mind. Freshness. You want to see cleanness as well, right? Wash them properly to make sure that they're clean. Now we like to wash our vegetables in salt. This is going to start leaching out the water out of them, which is the minerals, right? Or the vitamins rather, and they're going to start becoming limp quickly. But wash them in lime juice or lemon juice or some sort of citrus. They will pop open on you. They will come up to life and they will look good again. That's what you want. That's the kind of fresh cleanliness that you're looking for. Clean looking salad, no dirt. I've gone to restaurants and I've bitten the salads and I'm biting into dirt. None of that stuff. None of that stuff. Make sure your salad leaves are properly washed. Harmony. It must be harmonious. It must complement, the ingredients must complement each other well. They must be nicely combined. It must not be monotone. Okay, obviously, if you're presenting a green salad, you're presenting a green salad. But even with a green salad, you can go different shades of green, right? What you don't want is a bland, monotone salad that when you look at it, your appetite just go, mercy, do I have to eat this again? You don't ever want your salad to look like it is being served. You know how we talk about hospital food already? Mm-hmm. You don't want your salad to look like hospital food, right? You want your salad to have color. You want it to have life. You want it to have vibrancy, right? It must not be dull. There should be no dullness. At the same time, you want to avoid the busy signal, right? Avoid your salad being something looking like a busy signal. You can't figure out what is in it because it's got so much. But it must be interesting in terms of flavors, in terms of different colors, in terms of different textures. When you bite into it, you should get some nice crisp. You should get some soft. You should get some in between. You should hear some crunch. Man, you should have flavors bursting in your mouth. Your mouth should dribble water. That's the salad we're talking about. I'm not talking about a piece of KFC now. I'm talking about salad, all right? So don't start thinking. All right. Other thing that you want, another key quality of your salad is when you look at it, it should be what we call an eye candy, right? It should be bright. I mean, we're mentioning some of these again, right? But it should look good to the eyes. It should appeal to you and appeal to those who are going to eat it. When your salad should be able to be used as a sort of centerpiece, right? So when someone comes in your room, your salad should should help to change the atmosphere from dull to vibrant and alive. Use fruits that are seasonal. Use vegetables that are seasonal. Use variety, again, fresh ingredients, clean. Add visible crunch and add seeds and nuts to your salad. Cut your things properly in different types of cuts. We haven't actually done cuts as yet on here. However, the PowerPoint was sent last week that covers cut. And what we're going to send for you for the blank week is a few videos that you could just look at and just practice on your own the different types of cuts. All right. Have different cuts that will create excitement as well when it comes onto your salad. Improved flavors will indeed improve digestion. Herbs are added for added flavor, and frame the plate with, your lettuce or tortilla chips. I mean, your homemade tortilla chips, that is. Please don't go to the supermarket and buy that thing in the bag. We'll teach you eventually on the program how to make your homemade tortilla chips. Things like your onion crackers, which again, we will teach you how to make your onion crackers. Height. This is my last key quality of a good salad. Height, width, pattern, use of even the color plate that you use is important, right? So let's talk about height on a salad. A salad must not be flat and look like a bami or like a flat bread. No. A salad must look like a gentle slope, a gentle little mountain, a peak on the top. So you must have a little height to your salad. And I don't know, there's an image below, but we'll get to that. All right, yeah. So just want you to look at this from the side. You can see there's a little height. So the salad has some height. It's important that your salad has height. It's also important that your salad has width, and it doesn't be one little leaf sitting in the middle of a plate looking pretty. No, it must have some width, some depth to it. Pattern. It's important that, you're not a dressmaker, but I'm telling you, every skill will come into play in learning how to make your food attractive. And as you can see, different cuts, your dressmaking skills will have to come into play. You have it or not, you're going to develop it, all right? Patterns, you're going to be thinking in style. How can I present this? You're going to start thinking differently about your food. Think artistic, right? Because remember, it's not just for you, but remember, the first thing is you are royal. And there is only one you. And you have to take care of that one you. The other thing that is important is I've got use a white plate here or a plain plate. Mercy. Sometimes we use some plates, they are so colorful, you can't even figure out where the salad starts and where it ends. So a plain plate is more pristine. It gives even more of a crisp look. Even what is not there, it will make it looks like it has, right? It helps to enhance the beauty of your beautiful vegetables that you're already using for your salad. A mold. Sometimes we can put our salads in a mold and it has that shape. And as we come later on in the program, when we do salads that are made in molds, we will use up this principle here a bit more when we do salads like the Cobb salad. So here we go now. Structure, different types of salads now. So you have what we call a composed salad, which the ingredients are carefully assembled from the ground up with a certain structure in mind. Right. So I'm going to show you a picture of a nice composed salad. Then you've got what we call an arranged salad, which is artfully arranged and drizzled with vinaigrette, which in our case, lemonade, rather than tossed. And then obviously you've got your tossed salad, right? Which the ingredients are just thrown together in a bowl, mixed up together with your dressing inside of it. Sometimes we'll use something like that for the body of our salads, even though we might have other dressings. Then we have what we call compound salads, right? Then we have what we call compound salads, where this is things like your potato salad or something like your pasta salad, or one that we will do at some point some point in the program, we will teach you how to make your tuna salad, right? And it is called CHUNA and not TUNA. And that's because it's our version. It is made with chickpeas, but when we finish with it, it looks and it tastes just like tuna, but it is not. All right. We'll teach you how to make that because that's something you can put in your sandwiches, etc. as well, and your wraps later on. Then we've got wedge salad, which is your wedge salad. You will find now this is where your wedge salad and your arranged salad can sometimes cross over, and it can be a wedge salad and it can also be an arranged salad. So we're gonna look at now, next slide, please. We're now gonna look at different leaves. So let's just look at a few of these leaves that we've got on the screen here, different types of lettuces. So you've got your iceberg, which everybody and their granny is aware of. That's this one. The first one there, you can see the reading, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Then you've got your butter crunch, which might not be so popular, but it is indeed a lettuce and you can get it in the supermarket. Then you have your mingonet, which is, as you can see, is a lettuce, but the end part of the leaves are nice and red, which gives you some color to add to your salad. Then you have below the mingonet, the red one that is called radicchio. This also is a very nice leaf. You probably won't make a whole salad from this red leaf, but you will use one or two of these leaves cut up, torn up, or in whatever way in your salad to add some color to it. Then you've got your oak leaf, salad leaf, which has a nice little design that doesn't show very well on this picture. That is, you can also use in your salad. Then you've got things like your rocket. Rocket makes a very good salad, and it's also super healthy. And it's also actually it acts as a diuretic. It cleans out the system. You smell it even in your wee. Then you've got your cos lettuce. This is nice straight one, which is highly purported as when you make your salad, this is a lettuce you really should use. That's what others say, but you can use any of these salad leaves, right? Very good one. Rocket, I must come back to rocket a little bit here. So it is not one of the flavors that you would make. It does happen, especially for like Italian restaurants, but I must say that it is a little bit bitter in terms of flavor. I don't want to put you off because it's a very nice leaf, but to make a whole bowl of salad from rocket, you've got to be there with your taste buds, all right? So in terms of flavor, your iceberg, easy peasy breezy. Then you've got your cos lettuce. You've got these other ones like your butter crunch. These are so easier to enjoy in terms of flavor. Then you've got stuff like your watercress. You go down to the riverside and go and pick some watercress, right? Very healthy and nutritious, considered on the list of superfoods. Then you've got your red coral, right? Look at it. Look at it. That's a red coral, the one at the bottom in the middle aisle. Beautiful red coral. Tear these leaves up, and again, you get some beautiful addition to your salad. Then you've got your chicory. All right. Again, beautiful addition to your salad. The green is different. So when you add, just think now about all these colors right here. Think about all the greens. Take the reds out for the moment, right? And just think about all the greens. Can you see all the different shades of green? So let's say you're going to make a green salad and you put some chicory. You put some cos lettuce or some rocket rather. You put some rocket. You put some iceberg and you throw in some watercress. And then you grate or you slice up or dice up some tuna cactus. Oh, that's a nice salad. Delicate and just really refreshing and enjoyable. But then step it up a notch. Add some radicchio to it. Add some of the red coral to it. Add a few colors and you will see something else. So here we go. Pictures of some green salad. Next slide, please. All right. So the next slide has some images there. You can use your finger to highlight your screen to bold your thing so you could see it better. There you go. 2 images of 2 beautifully prepared green salad. And yes, see, someone has cucumbers in there as here. And look at their dressing. Their dressing is a pesto or a green dressing. Don't know what it is because this was not done at my class. Here they've got green peppers in it, but as I said, we don't really eat green peppers, but avocado is thrown in it as well. And that can, such a neutral fruit, it can go with your any salad. All right, then now come down to it. It's either the next slide, I believe. And you will see what we call a composed salad. So this here is a beautiful salad. So remember, this is intentional, right? You're putting your design together to create an atmosphere. You know, you look at this composed salad and I'm just thinking immediately, holiday, sitting on the decking of a outdoor restaurant on a seaside and getting something like this looks so amazing, right? So here you go. That's your avocado in a fan. So intentional, right? To create a fan with your avocado. Cooling you down because the weather is hot. All right. So just let me see what is written here that I need to share with you. A plate. So a composed salad is a plate or a platter with a variety of salad items on a bed of leaves. The ingredients are carefully and conscientiously assembled from the ground up with a certain structure in mind. It can be arranged in a pile or side by side in a plate or a bowl. It is not a tossed salad. There's nothing tossed here. But when you look at this, you can see the different ingredients. So look right here at the front of this part of the picture. Let me see right here. You can see this cucumber with a tomato sitting on top of it, right? And then you see another 2 cucumber right there. Over on the other side, which you can't see, you've got some thing happening there as well on the opposite side. You've got your beans sticking out right here. It's to create it's to give you it gives a feel of professionalism. It gives a feel of time and effort and love put into creating this dish. It's like you create this for yourself or you create this for your guests, they will feel special. They will feel loved. They will feel like they have your undivided attention. Now, if your guest was afraid of eating salad, they're going to eat this because it looks so good and they can see the work that you have put in it. We can go to the next slide. So here we go, a bean salad. So you've got your beans thrown together here, different types of beans, your red kidney beans, your black beans, your chickpeas, your string beans. You've got your different types of beans thrown in there, mixed up in a dressing. So it's mainly composed of cooked whole beans, which is also green beans, string beans. It's also yellow beans with or yellow wax beans. I'm not even sure which one. Oh yeah, I don't see that out here in Jamaica, but you could get that in the UK to buy. I'm sure you could get it in America as well. Cooked chickpeas are also known as garbanzo beans, for those who are probably abroad and that's the name you know it has. Cooked kidney beans, in Jamaica we call it red peas, and slice or fresh beetroot. The beans, oh, 1 second. The beans are marinated in an oil, and it says vinegar here, but wherever we see vinegar, we know we're talking about lime juice or lemon juice, right? And sometimes sweetened with a little sugar. We know in our case, we're not using sugar, but we're talking about things like honey, things like agave, maybe even a little molasses. These are things that we will use to sweeten, right? Okay, so the last line here says, in our case, we will use lemon and honey or molasses, right? So the next slide gives you a main course salad. So your main course salad, this is probably going to be one of your most popular salads. Bear with me. So just bear with me 1 10 seconds. Thank you very much for that transmission. All right, so your main course salad, I want you to look at this picture nicely. Eye top, it's not chicken on it, by the way, it's just tofu. Simply pan fried. We've got on the top some caramelized onion. The body of this salad, tell me what is the body of the salad. Let's see if you have garnered anything so far. What is the body of this salad? What can you see the body is composed of? Any student on here today?
Something red, I don't know what that is.
Okay,
Sweet
red,
peppers.
excellent. The beetroot, wonderful. All right, just want to make sure that we are understanding the different components. So it is saying this is a main course salad, and what you're looking at for your main course salad is usually containing containing a portion of a high protein food, right? So whether it be your beans, your tofu, tell me what would be some of your high protein food in your plant-based salads.
Lentils, chickpeas, and
Tofu.
Yep, excellent. Lentils, chickpeas, tofu. Yeah, you're hitting it right on the head right there. Right?
Yeah.
So let's just look at what the slide here is saying. It says main course. It's a main course salads, usually containing a portion of a high protein food, such as meat, fish, egg, legumes, or cheese. But we know in our case, we are legumes in one way or the other. or our plant-based cheese. In our case, we will use tofu, meat-free meats, or slices of roast, loaf, burger patties, sausages, falafels, etc. that we will make from scratch. And as we go throughout the course, we will learn to make different things, and then you will know and see that, yes, you can incorporate this in your salads. All right. So in the textbook, there is what is called Davina's red salad. That is what this is called in the textbook. Don't ask me about the textbook at the moment. We will tell you about it when it is fully ready. Arranged salad. Here we go. This is beautiful. Loving the colors. What you think?
Colorful, beautiful.
Beautiful. So what other colors do you think could go in here? Firstly, look at this and tell me, what do you think make up these sections?
Maybe something yellow.
Okay, so you could put some yellow. What else could you put? So
Red.
what would be the yellow? What would you use to make the yellow?
I'll put some peppers, yellow peppers.
Okay, yes, you could indeed use the yellow peppers.
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin, yes, I was looking for that one.
Squash, you could put squash there too.
Yes, oh, definitely. Pumpkin, butternut squash, that is yellow.
Yeah. Some
corn. I'm gonna say corn, but I'm gonna ask one of my teachers, anyone, maybe Shirley, because Shirley presents every day, and you know, she's well advanced in this thing. You want to share any little thought with us on corn? CORN. Oh, is Shirley still here? All right, so when she gets a chance, she will say something. But yes, what else? Tell me another color that you would add, or what else you could add to this.
Thing red. I put beetroot to that too.
Excellent. Yes, beetroot or your red cabbage.
Yes, I was just going to the red cabbage. Yes.
Yes, would go excellently in this to make another row in the salad, right? So let me tell you a time when you really want to use your arranged salad. This is probably not a salad that you would really make for yourself for dinner, right? With 3 or 4 lines of vegetables. It's probably not something you would sit and make for yourself for dinner. But however, a Sabbath dinner or a Sunday dinner, when you have family over, friends over, you're having a get together for a birthday or a wedding reception or something like that. This is when you would make something like this, because this would just add to the beauty of your table. It's a lovely piece of centerpiece, right? So you make an arranged salad. And then as well, when you have large gatherings and people want different things, this is when you have like an arranged salad. This is when you really want to present it. But nonetheless, if you feel one day just to have some, I need to change locations because they want to use the blender. So just bear with me. Can I join you? Let me just get my charger. All right, I guess I can't get it over here. I'll have to. Thank you. Please help me out. All right, someone's gonna help me out. All right, so let me tell you a little bit about this arranged salad. What we've got here, some of the possible rows: beetroot, carrot, broccoli. So the white one in here in this picture is actually broccoli. The green one is indeed cauliflower. But just to let you know, that you could have a roe, which is made from pumpkin seeds and it is grounded, right? But this is cauliflower. You could have other green vegetables that you could grate. So this is grated, or just put in the food processor, ground it out, you get it like this. But we do have dressing. So this arranged salad, each of these rows has dressing in it already, right? So when you take up a spoon of the cauliflower, it's already bursting with flavor. Dressing is honey and lime.
Sister Davina, please repeat what it says already inside of it.
Oh, each row or each color is already mixed with its own dressing. So when you take up like a spoon of the cauliflower, this is a cauliflower here, the white one. When you take up a spoon of it, it's already bursting with flavor. So this is not the kind of salad that you necessarily need to make an additional salad dressing to go with. No, it's already beautifully flavored by itself. All right, so here we go now. You've got dressing made. Some of the dressing is made with a honey and lime and with mixed herbs inside of it as well. You've got some of the dressings made with salt and lime, with olive oil and things with like garlic and onion, right? And then you've got dressing that is made as well with the honey, as well as the salt, and as well as the lime, and as well as with the onion all together. And you've got dressings made with molasses and lime and ginger and garlic. Flavors are bursting. Important thing to know here. Whatever dressing you use on the arranged salad on each piece, you do not want the color to be distorted. Yes, the color might be slightly altered, but only in a positive way, where it becomes brighter and more vibrant, right? Stands up at you. You don't want to put, sometimes you see some salad, look like it has been grated since yesterday, look dry out. You don't want to see that, right? So for example, I wouldn't put a molasses dressing on the cauliflower, neither on the broccoli, because the molasses is quite dark and it's gonna make my cauliflower look beige and bad color like a mud. And then just imagine the green as well with the brown. Mercy. The green, yeah, with the brown, right. Whichever one. The white with the brown and the green with the brown, it's not gonna look nice. But when and where would I use my molasses? My molasses with my lime juice and maybe even some garlic and some onion in it and a little bit of salt maybe. I would use that on my beetroot or on my red cabbage, and it would enhance the color. It would bring up the color even more and make it stand out more to you. So like my cauliflower now, that's the white one, right? Because I always mix up cauliflower and broccoli. So the cauliflower, which is the white one, what would I use to enhance the flavor of that one? I would use my lime juice with my garlic, my onion, and my salt. That's what I would use. But if you use a little bit of honey, it's also not too bad as long as you don't overdo it with the honey, because you do not want the color to be altered. It's important to keep the vibrancy of the vegetable, right? The green one, yes. When you put a little garlic in the green one with the lime juice and the salt, it gives it makes it look a little bit like almost like a pesto kind of thing, right? Beautiful though. My carrot, you would think, what would you use on a carrot? Here's what I would use on a carrot. I would use some honey and some lime juice on that carrot. Man, the flavor step up like a queen, like she's royal. So I would use my honey on my carrot. What are some other things? My chocho is another beautiful lemony color that I could have on here, right? I could grate my chocho, and this I would just put just my lime juice. I wouldn't use any salt on my chocho. Another one, which is a very strange one. You're not going to even expect to hear this. All right. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. I have to whisper this one. My ackee. Yes, the raw Jamaican ackee. That those who are from the Caribbean, you either don't eat ackee, or if you eat it, it's going to be cooked. Yes, your raw ackee, you chop that ackee up fine and you marinate that in your lime juice and your olive oil with a little bit of cayenne pepper and some garlic and some onion. Leave it in there to marinate and use it as one roll in your salad. Absolutely beautiful and delicious. Next salad, please. So remember, this one is an arranged salad. And the next one now is, what salad do you think we call that? It's a wedge salad. It's called a wedge salad, right? So, but let's tell you something about this wedged salad. This wedge salad can also be known as an arranged salad. So you look at that, you see this? It can also be classed as an arranged salad, but it is a wedge salad. You see the herbs are sprinkled on the top of it. So, and what have we got in this plate here? This is, so all these salads, by the way, is done by the vegan nutrition students, you know. All of these are class, except for, must be this, except for, what happened to that PowerPoint? Except for that one with the cucumber that had the pesto drizzled over it. Yeah, all the salads are done by the students in the class. So here is the wedge salad. This is our vegan mozzarella cheese. And obviously that's your lovely beefy tomato, as they call it. And that's some fresh basil. And then beautiful, beautiful crushed grounded pistachio. Man, hallelujah, amen. And a salad like this, you would probably make a green dressing. And then you would have your green dressing drizzled over the top after you've made your salad. All right, so in the other picture to the corner is another salad, right? That it is a tomato and onion salad. No, not tomato and onion. What you call this? Tomato. Cheese. What cheese is this again? This is like a bocconcini cheese, right? Which is similar to a mozzarella cheese, but it's a little ball, and softer. But we make our own in the class here. We'll teach you eventually. So you might not get this at your first cheese lesson, but you will get this in cheese lessons. So either you'll get the recipe and maybe a video to go home and then do this as a homework, or you'll get it as a class. But once you've learned the basic standards of cheese, you will be able to make this easily on your own. And you will enjoy this. So here you go, wedge salad. Homemade vegan mozzarella cheese, that's what we've got there. Beefy tomato, basil leaves, olive oil, salt, nuts is optional. And then we've got the NRK balsamic dressing that we will learn maybe later on today. These are just now some images. Maybe, I'm not sure, but maybe some of these images down here are from the internet. Not sure, but here we go. This is what we call a bone salad. And this is gonna be, so your most popular salads, right, are gonna be your main course salad, which is the salad that has like your protein with it, like your tofu, right? That's gonna be your most popular salad. Then you're gonna have something like your next most popular salad is gonna be one of your bone salads, which is something like your potato salad. So the bottom picture there, the first one, that would be, I don't know, you can spread your screen with your fingers, right? That's what I'm doing with mine over here. And I'm not sure if you're able to see what my spreading. All right. So you can spread your own. So you've got your potato salad here. And in this potato salad on the screen, we've got the potatoes, we've got the onion, we've got some dill chopped up, or you could use some scallion and onion as well. We've also got some slithers of sun-dried tomatoes. And here, yes, we are going to teach you how to make your dehydrated tomatoes, right? Or even sun-dried for that matter. Just that when it is sun-dried, you have to spend time to make sure it is turned in the sun and rain don't fall and catch it, and a whole heap of works so you don't sick yourself. And then the middle picture, the middle image is what you call your pasta salad. But as you can see, it's not a whole heap of pasta. It's not a whole heap of salad item in this, right? It's just a pasta really with what we call garnish. And why I don't give, I mean, it's a nice idea to make a pasta salad sometimes, but I am going to tell you that when you make that, you don't bother tell yourself that you're really eating a salad of such, right? Because this is a bowl of cooked starch. Not saying you can't do it, but this is what it is. It is a bowl of cooked starch. Very few vegetables with it, but you can obviously incorporate more in yours. Then over here, you've got a grain salad, right? So remember, we looked at a bean salad earlier. Now we're looking at a grain salad. So here's your grain. You've got quinoa. What are some of the grains that you can use in your salad? You could use quinoa. You could use your brown rice. Couscous is well known to make a beautiful, delicious salad. But unfortunately, I don't really recommend couscous because on these programs, because we try to go wheat free, and couscous is a byproduct of wheat.
What about quinoa? What about quinoa?
Yes, man, you could use your quinoa. You could use your amaranth. You could use amaranth to make salad, but it does get a little bit tricky because amaranth gets a bit dense when it is cooked. It probably makes up better at a crackers or a bread or biscuit more than a salad, but it can work. So you throw your little bits and bobs inside there. So here we say now, bound salads are salads that are typically made from non-leafy vegetables, right? So they're made from non-leafy vegetables. So what are some of our vegetables but non-leafy vegetables? You're talking about things like your yam, your green banana can make a bound salad, your yam can make a bound salad, your potato, sweet potato, etc. And as you can see, you've got your grain and you've got your pasta. Non-leafy vegetables held together by a thick mayo type dressing. So we have potato, pasta, banana, yam, quinoa, coleslaw. Oh yeah, coleslaw and tuna salad. These are some of your bound salads, right? All right, so skip the next slide, which is on the Cobb salad, or you could just take a look at it. This later on in the news, we will do more, or later on as you develop and learn your salad skills, you can try a salad like the Cobb salad. This is done in a ring. So this is how they get it this height. They use a ring to fill the ring and then ease it off the plate. Next salad. This is another beautiful party one for when you have large gatherings. But I must say this is very enjoyable for just for myself as dinner. We're talking about what we call a crudite platter. Crudite platter. And this one here is done by Shirlene, right? One of our teachers. And as you can see, this can also be classified as an arranged salad because you've got all the things nicely arranged on the outside. So look at the flatbread. You can see the flatbread there, right? You can see the hummus in the middle with some chickpeas. You can see the red peppers. I mean, the yellow, green, and red peppers. You can see the carrot and the cucumber sticks. Looks good. Nicely arranged, nicely presented. Right, so you've got large gatherings, everybody coming together, take a little piece and dip it here, enjoy it. Or treat yourself one day. So crudite platter, what is it? not really considered a salad, but it is served instead of a salad at a party. Raw vegetable sticks served with 2 or more dips. So that is a crudite platter, right? Not giving you any homework, but leaving that. Not giving you homework as yet. So where am I now? The next salad. All right, so you can have grilled tuna salad. Grilled tuna cactus salad. Yep, you do. It's called nopals, grilled nopals or grilled cactus. Salad with smoky orange vinaigrette. That's something we'll get to later on. Now, first I must try to actually get you to eat tuna, and then I can grill it. All right, here we go. The bottom picture is a picture of a fruit salad. And just scroll through. You could just scroll through and show just some of the pictures now. Here we go, fruit salads. These are made all by the Vegan Nutrition Cooking course. This is your Cobb salad down there with the, yes, in the dressing, but this is a dessert salad. So here we go. Look, bound up together by a beautiful salad cream dressing. Very nice, but I find that with this salad, it has a lot of stuff going on. And the simpler you can make it, the better it will be for your digestive system. All right, so we don't have to make a mayo, but we do make what we call a sweet cream. We also make what we call a sour cream that you can use in your fruit salad. That's very, very delicious. So next, salad dressing. Here we go, some dressings. And this one is made from avocado, and you've got your celery and other herbs in it that gives it that beautiful green color. Here you go, another dressing for your salads. Your salad dressing normally made up from cold ingredients like oils, limes, lemons, honey, tofu, milks, nuts, avocados, tomatoes. Sometimes you can throw fresh herbs in them. A sauce is normally cooked and served with cooked foods, and dressings are uncooked. So I know oftentimes we use the word interchangeably or incorrectly. Last slide. Oh, it's actually not the last one, but yes, that one. Here we look at different types of dressings. So we speak of the Italian vinaigrette, and we are going to make ours with lemon, right? Remember, lemon is always our substitute. So we are using here 1 part. So when we're making a dressing, we're using 1 to 3 part ratio. So 3 parts of lemon, 3 parts of oil to 1 lemon. For a lighter dressing, use 1 to 1 or 1 to 2. So as you begin to make your dressings, you will see what ratio works best for your taste buds. Right? Some people might find 2 parts lime to 3 parts oil is too tangy. But you might find it, or some might find it okay. And then I say pep it up with a little salt and a little garlic. Mix herb, onion, honey for a spin-off. So that's one of your basic vinaigrette salad. Then you've got your sweet balsamic. We are not using vinegar, so we make our own sweet balsamic, right? So here we use honey, and we use molasses, and we use liquid amino, and we pep it up with a little salt, garlic, pimento, and little clove powder pinch. All right, so there's a whole host of dressing on this. As you go along, you can look through and see the different types. and experiment with the ingredients that you know we use and avoid things you know we don't recommend. With this, I am sharing the NRK sesame tofu sauce, and you can just take a quick screenshot. Last, it may be the last or close to the last slide. Lloyd? Okay, thank you. All right, please do take a screenshot of the NRK sesame tofu sauce, because I'm not sure if this is in the book to send this to you, but 4 tablespoons of liquid amino, and you have the coconut amino. So by the way, I actually make my own coconut amino. I actually don't even use the one in the bottle, but as I said, I can't teach you everything in the one day, so it's one thing at a time. All right, we're now going to go into the cooking session. Here we've got a couple of links below this slide that you can watch. So remember, this slide has been shared with your group. Lloyd, could you share this slide with the group for me, please, when you get a chance? Now we can take the camera, the PowerPoint off. It's now time you want to get into your kitchen, and we're going to make a salad. Let's see what is the workload for today. It says, what did it say we're doing today?
Salad and a flatbread.
Salad and a flatbread. All right, wonderful. So, have you all chosen your salad?
Yeah, I have all kind of things here.
All right. So the instructions, there were some instruction. I'm just trying to find them in the group.
Mm-hmm.
Lloyd, would you be able to tell us? Have you got that hand or in head?
Which one for, Davina?
What we're making today, we're making one.
Oh, you're starting off with the chef salad that everybody's doing, the green salad.
Okay, the chef salad. All right. So let's then go to the chef salad. So normally, right, chef salad, when you go to a restaurant and you get chef salad, it is normally made up of the leftovers. All right. Or not necessarily the leftovers, but a lot of times the things that are going to go off soon. And chef needs to get rid of it. So the salad has no name. Okay. It's just called chef salad because it is everything that is going to go off in the fridge that you now throw together and make a lovely salad and pluck it on the plate on a bed of lettuce. And throw in a piece of chicken that is probably overnight as well in it. All right. So that's the chef salad that you get when you eat outside. Now you're going to make your chef salad fresh from scratch. So either your chef salad or a main course salad. What meat kind have you got?
Tofu. And I have chickpeas and...
Your chickpeas cooked already, right? Or
Yes, yeah, everything ready.
all right, great. So one person said tofu. Who said tofu?
I said tofu. I have tofu, I have chickpeas, I have black beans. I have all the things.
Wonderful. You have black bean. Everybody have black bean?
Yes, and I have tofu as well.
All right, brilliant. So we're gonna make a quick black bean paste. If the black bean is cooked, get your black bean, get your blenders, throw your black bean in your blender.
Okay.
Oh, I need some water. Now, I want you to throw your black bean in your blender with your onion. So you just grab one onion. You can chop it up.
Is it the raw onion? We had to do sauteed onion and finely chopped onion.
For your black bean, you're gonna choose the one you want. You could use a raw onion, or you could use your onion tips, or you could use your onion powder. The black bean paste is a condiment, so choose whatever you want. The easiest and the fastest thing right now for the black bean. We're gonna make the black bean paste. This can be stored and it can last for a week or more in your fridge. And obviously you can always put some in your freezer. So black bean paste, this is gonna be just one condiment on the salad, just one item. So we're gonna do this quickly. Your black bean is cooked, throw it in your blender.
Davina, I love quantities. How much black beans?
You're doing what? All right, take a cup or two. You've got it cooked already, right? How much did you cook?
That's about a cup and a half I have. I just want to make sure. I like to work with amounts,
All right. All right. Your recipe workbook has a blank page where you make notes on it of what you actually use and the quantities that you use. All right, so throw the black bean in the blender, onion and garlic. You can use about 4 pegs of garlic to a cup of the black bean. You can use a nice medium size to large onion to your black bean, or you could use onion powder and garlic powder. How much in terms of quantity? You could use a teaspoon of onion powder, a teaspoon of garlic powder. You are also gonna add, if you've got cayenne pepper, you can also add a little bit of this to your black bean paste. And now you're gonna add to taste. Salt. This black bean paste is normally a condiment that can be a little bit on the saltier side. Now, you can reduce your salt levels if you want, but just bear in mind, you don't go and eat a salad and the only protein you have on it is black bean. When you make your salad, you're literally putting 1 or 2 tablespoons of black bean paste on your salad in one go. So you're throwing everything, salt, onion, garlic. If you have a little piece of scallion, you can put a little piece in. It doesn't have to be too much. But as long as your ingredients are going in the blender quickly, because this is not the showstopper bit on our salad, right? This is just one ingredient to help enhance and to add variety to the color scheme, while it is helping to bring in some beans in your salad. Because this is one of the challenges that we find. Persons will make salads, and then they stop at a green salad or a basic vegetable salad. They get stuck there, not knowing how they can turn this into a main course salad, what to use as, protein. So this black bean is just to add an added protein to your salad and to add some color.
You blend it without any water or anything?
The little water that it is cooked with, you can blend it with that. You really want to, the least amount of water you blend it with, the better it is. But it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, you're gonna put it on the fire and you will be evaporating all the water, because you're gonna make a paste. Feel free to add a little olive oil in your black bean paste. So it is optional. The oil is actually an optional ingredient. So I would say you can add anywhere from a teaspoon to up to 3 tablespoons to the cup and a half that you have there. But remember, it is one of those ingredients that is optional. You by no means have to put that in. You do not have to put that ingredient in. So this, I want to let you know, when you have clients with situations where maybe you're having them on a program where you can't give them any oils, this is one of the protein you can add to their thing, right? To their meal plan. And this principle that you're going to learn today, you can transfer it to other beans, and there's even other items that it can be transferred to, which you will learn later on. All right, so onion, garlic, that's good in your black bean, a little oil and some salt. Blend. Now get a non-stick pot, a good non-stick pot, and pour. Your blended bean should look in nice and creamy, okay? All right, throw it out now in the non-stick pot. I take it everybody's finished blended. Throw it out in your non-stick pot. Put the flame on high. Get a wooden spatula, a wooden spoon, or a spatula, and just keep stirring it in the non-stick pot. You could leave it for a few seconds, few minutes at a time, while you now ready. You have to communicate with me to let me know if you have that on the fire. Once we have that on the fire, we're gonna make another ingredient. You're not turning on the fire yet? Okay, all right. That's good communication. You see, talking always goes faster than the actual action. So tell me, anybody have fire yet?
Yes, I'm going to put on now.
All right, good. So once you put that on the fire,
yeah,
you're gonna keep use a spatula, and you don't have to stand there over it, but you're gonna keep stirring it to turn it over so all parts of the black bean gets a little touch the bottom of the pan. And by the way, as I said, you could use oil in the pan. No, I didn't say that before, but I'm saying that now. You could use oil in the pan. Again, this option is optional. But you might want to grease it though. All right. By the way, you need to taste it, right? Because what happened now? The salt. As you heat it and the water evaporates and this becomes very pasty, the salt will intensify, which is fine. Black bean paste is a little bit on the saltier side. Some people put celery salt as well, but don't use it. Don't use the celery salt. I don't use the celery salt. Celery I could put, but I'm not so in for the celery salt. Not so in for something that somebody else combined. I prefer making my own. Some of your homemade seasoning that you made, if you wanted to put some of that in it, you feel free. That would be a nice addition.
Okay, it's true.
Pans on the fire.
Pans on the fire. Wonderful, wonderful.
Right, so you said, should we put a little oil or not?
Optional, 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 optional. It's gonna dry right out.
Yeah.
Coconut oil does give it a nice flavor, but it's not necessary because you know what? We have so many other things that we're gonna do, and we want to feel free to use our oil. So in this recipe, it's not necessary to have the oil. Plus, when we preserve it, we actually spread oil over the top to help to preserve it. So this is a case where you can cook it without the oil.
All right. Right, it's on the fire.
All right, so all right, all black beans should come out of the blenders by now.
Yeah.
All black beans should be on the fire. So let me just share how a few ways how you can use black bean paste other than how we're gonna use it today. When you make your noodles, your gluten-free noodles, you could use up your black bean paste in your gluten-free noodles. Again, you could put it in your salads. You could use it to help to make your burgers. When you make things like your green beans, your string beans, you could put your black bean with your string bean. Very nice. Different ways. Just you could use even some black bean paste with your, I know, the dessert, but we would have to make it differently to go into the dessert.
Right. Yeah. Everybody should dry out now.
Say that again, sister, or somebody said something just now and I missed it.
It should take down to the right.
So when it starts pulling away from the side of the pot, you see when you stir it and it leaves a clean spot,
Yeah.
that is looking good. That is looking good. As long as
Yes,
it is flat, yeah, that is good.
Yeah.
So now you want to get a container that you can store that in that has a lid.
Okay. I'll put it cool.
Yeah, plastic or glass, and you're just gonna add some oil to it.
Okay. Right. Yes.
How are we adding the oil?
How? Once you put it in the
Yeah,
container,
in
you add
terms
the oil over the top.
over the top is right.
Mhm.
I'll leave it to cool.
Say that again? Yes, and let it cool. And indeed, let it cool before you put it in your fridge.
Yeah.
In fact, you could leave it in your pot a little bit because in something spread out, it might cool faster than in the container.
Yeah, I mean, spread out. Yeah.
Yeah. But you definitely want to put the oil over the top, otherwise it will look like trash, dry, barky, something.
When you put it in the container.
Yeah, you put some oil over the top of it.
Yeah, okay. No worries.
Davina,
Yes?
can you see?
Yeah, that looks good. Pulls away
Okay.
from the side of the pot, right?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
That
Anyone else want me to see something?
yeah, I wanted to see yours. The last.
Okay, bring it up to the screen again, Sister Clary.
It's off. Can you see?
Yes, thanks.
Okay.
Yeah. So it becomes pasty. It's no more liquid. It's now a paste. And as it cools, it firms up even more. And this you can use to form burgers. You can make burger patty with this by itself. You could make meatballs with it as it is. You could combine it with other ingredients, or quite frankly, you're having your salad. You could just put a spoon of it on your salad. Black beans are very beneficial in terms of for hormones and as well as fiber and many other things. So this is something we want to really incorporate in our diet. It helps to manage diabetes as well, and it's very good in terms of the heart health, right? And it's good for digestion. Plus, I must let us all know it is brilliant for weight loss. All right, so anyone else have done their black bean paste? L? All right.
Sorry, I got lost. I'm not using a phone, and so I was taking a photo and other stuff. Yes, I've got it. Thank you. I didn't have black beans, but because they didn't come in time, but the delivery. But I used green lentils, and
Wonderful.
this is. Oh, hang on, let me just see.
I love that you don't waste time.
And so that's that there. It's just cooling, and then I'm going to put it in glass jars.
All right, good.
But
Do you have a
tastes-
pasty consistency?
It is a pasty consistency, yes. It's a pasty
Beautiful.
consistency, but it's just I don't know if you can see that there. It's quite thick, but it tastes yummy. I've already licked my fingers, and it tastes really good. So thank you.
Absolutely fantastic. All right, lovely, 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 lovely. All right, so that's one ingredient that you're gonna put on the top of your salad, right? The color is gonna add color to your salad. It's gonna add texture to your salad. It's gonna add flavor to your salad, and it's gonna create interest because it is something different. That it's a different way of having your beans. All right. Now we need to make the other item. We need to make another item. Let me see what was there on your list of things to do again. I'm sure there's something to marinate. So whatever we need to marinate, let's get started with it.
Oh, there was nothing. No, they didn't tell us anything to marinate.
Oh, no, I'm telling you, we're going to marinate. So let's get started with it. If you've got your tofu that you need to marinate, or if it is mushrooms that you need to marinate, or if it is chickpeas that you need to marinate, let's get cracking.
Okay, I got the chickpeas. So my tofu already done.
Your tofu is already done?
I bought the one that is done.
You buy already marinated tofu?
No, I have one that I could marinate, but
All right,
Could we
you will
chop
get anyway. It is pretty easy.
yeah.
in cubes or
Oh, by the way, please remember,
Have one here, so.
you need to take a picture. When you put your black bean paste in your container, please take
Yeah.
a picture of it. Remember to make your notes in your notebook, what you use in your paste. And remember, part of your notes is also when you taste it, how do you like it and what else you would have or could have added to it to improve the flavor. Excellent. Tofu ready. Cut it open and take about half of it.
I have this one.
So that's the
one that I could marinate now.
Yes. So we only want, you're gonna be marinating. Let's take about half or a third of it.
Okay.
of this one?
Yeah, that's which one? The silken one, or is it? Let me see. Let me hold you to the screen. Show me that again and speak.
It's this one.
Okay, so that's one of the box ones. So that it's very silken, isn't it? Is it firm? What is it? Extra firm?
Extra firm.
All right, then no problem. Let's go with it. Cut the box open and slide it out.
Ready. I have one here.
You have one that's already taken out.
Yeah.
All right, but that looks good. That looks nice and firm. All right. So you're gonna make 3 slices from that.
Okay. So just slice it up.
So maybe less than 1/2 inch thick slices.
Okay.
And then?
All right, so we're gonna move together. Anybody else doing that? You want to get now your onion powder, your garlic powder, your salt.
Put it in a bowl, right?
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's good. That's good slice, Sister Sylvia.
Right. Okay.
3 slices.
Yeah, I'm getting my bowl ready.
You need maybe your cutting board, really.
It's on the cutting board, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So 1 more slice.
Right. Okay.
All right. So you spread them out just like you have them there. Is that your 3 slices? So now you want to get your onion powder and your garlic powder and you want to sprinkle over them on this side that is up on your cutting board.
Yeah. Garlic powder. I don't have onion powder.
Onion, garlic, cayenne. Have you got all?
I have saltpoon on it.
Yep. Yeah. I want to make sure it covers everywhere a little bit and, not overdoing it because that is your seasoning, right? Right. That looks good. The onion, the garlic. Have you got any pimento powder, allspice powder? Put a pinch or 2 on it.
Okay, just everything. Okay.
So it's going to give you a little bit of trouble.
Go ahead.
Oh, is it tofu we're doing now?
Yes.
Can we use
How is your black bean?
It's nice.
Nice,
Can I add, Can I use
Don't
beans for
start
this one?
eating yet now. Put it in a container.
You can't hear me. um, sis, for this one, we're doing the tofu. Can I use beans for this one? Like broad beans or no?
Yes, man, you can use your bean. Yes, man, same way. But you have to put your bean in a bowl.
Yes, well, tell me again. Repeat it again, because you started from the beginning. I kind of missed something. Go again.
Yeah, man, throw your bean, but you want to drain off all the water. But you can keep your water. Maybe we'll use it for something. Maybe we'll use it up in the salad dressing, but drain off your water and put the bean in a bowl and the onion powder, the garlic powder, olive oil. So did you have any mushroom?
Oh, sis.
Okay. Did you have any eggplant?
All right.
But is there only 3 students working today in the class? Anybody else in the class working?
I can't multitask at the moment.
Should I put turmeric on it?
No, not that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I put parsley, dry thyme, cumin.
No, put not more. You're going like a teacher. Onion and garlic powder and salt. Get some fresh ginger, everyone, and some fresh garlic.
Onion powder.
Fresh ginger.
Yes, man. So you put that and you're gonna flip. You put a little olive oil, right? So you can rub it in. Just gently massage it in. You don't want to break your tofu.
You keep some olive oil.
And then you're gonna flip it over and you're gonna add the same thing to the next side. Your onion powder, your garlic powder, your salt. And by then it probably should have enough olive oil on the board that can rub that up as well.
You put in the salt now.
Any salt you want to use this trip. Sea salt is fine for this purpose.
And put the olive oil on it before you turn it.
Yeah.
Yes, so you can rub the seasoning in. You can massage it in. Gently massage it. Don't break your tofu. And once you've got both sides done, then I want you to get yourself some garlic. Fresh garlic, about 4 cloves of fresh garlic.
Yeah.
And a thumb-sized piece of ginger.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I want you to just chop them up. If you have one of them, like a food processor, just throw them in it and ground them up. And if you have an onion, you can put an onion with it. But 4 cloves of garlic, thumb-sized piece of ginger. And if you have onion, you throw in an onion as well. Or you can skip the onion. But just ground those out because you want them minced.
I have them already minced.
Have them already.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. So wait, Sister Sim?
Yes, darling. We were doing our homework.
I know Sister Sim is very busy.
Yes, I am. I'm here with the onion. I'm here with the garlic. Getting the garlic ready.
Okay, all right. So just crush it and chop it up fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So remember, the finer we cut our garlic, the more flavor we get from it.
Yeah.
Right. Let me see. Who else in the class? I'm not hearing from. Oh, one person drop out, man. Where is Shamai? I know Shelly is on YouTube. Is following on YouTube, but Shamai, you are missing. Yes, you're not cooking at the moment, are you? You're watching and then you're going to do it in the week.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Let me text Shamai and see what is happening. All right, we got all right, so we need a little something to, all right, so there's two ways we can do this tofu going forward.
Yeah.
All right. Two ways we can do this tofu going forward. Yeah, see your ginger and your thing look good.
Oh, yes, I'm ready.
Two ways we can do this tofu going forward, right? You will need some honey for this recipe.
Right.
Yeah, so grab your honeys.
Sis, if I don't have honey, can I use maple syrup?
Oh, yes, you can, definitely.
Yep.
So there's two ways you can do this, and obviously it's good to learn both ways, because you will find that this week you might want to do you might want to transfer this idea, this principle to another dish, and you want to do it this way, as well as you may just be on a quick thing and you do it the shortcut way. All right. Either way works, and works very well.
So sis, so we have the ginger and the
You're not
garlic
adding them, you know.
minced.
You're not adding them to the mix.
Don't add them. Just hold them.
So your thing is slightly different because you're doing the beans.
Yes.
All right. So you can add a pinch of the ginger and a pinch of the garlic and a drizzle of the honey with some lemon juice. Massage that in and set it aside. Don't massage it too hard, because the butter beans have a way of looking pasty, and you already have something that is pasty.
Right.
Right. So you literally don't even want to touch them with your hand. If you were able to flip your thing, you could just flip it. If not, just use a spoon and just gently stir it, just to coat everything, but not mix too much.
Okay, sis.
Right. So it must still have a nice shine, and you set that aside. All right. As for those who have their tofu, this is what you're gonna do now. We can do one of two things. We can now coat the tofu with either something like tapioca starch or arrowroot or cornstarch, or maybe you have cassava flour and you don't have any of the above that I just named. Any something like flour, but not wheat flour. All right. So any little something like flour except wheat flour. We don't want no spelt either, because that's too big and heavy. We don't want no barley. We don't want no rye. We don't want any of these dark color flour.
Sis is not for the beans, but for when you're doing tofu, you can use cornmeal.
I think so, but you would need to get the gluten-free cornmeal, and the gluten-free cornmeal that I know is sold in Jamaica, that need to go right back through the mill, sister.
I had lost connection. This thing had lost connection. So I didn't hear what you said to do with the tofu.
Okay. I was saying, if you have anything like cornstarch or tapioca starch or arrowroot, or if it is some cassava flour, something like flour but not wheat, and not spelt, not rye, not barley, not
cornstarch.
All right, go ahead. You're gonna coat your tofu in a little cornstarch, but don't you wanna put a cornstarch in a bowl. Or on a flat bottom plate.
Yes.
Yeah, right. And then now in our pot, so you want to carry, remember you only have 3 slices of tofu, you know. What happened now is, when you put the tofu in the cornstarch, it's gonna absorb the liquid, all the extra liquid it's gonna absorb.
Yeah.
And you wanna fry it. You wanna fry it in just a little bit of oil, not too much oil. You use
Yeah.
a non-stick pot, put a little bit of oil and just fry it on both sides. Don't let it burn. Remember, tofu is something that you can eat raw. So it's not something you're looking to overcook, but you want a little color. You want to catch a little color.
So, but before that, what do I do with my ginger and honey and all of
No,
that?
man, we don't get there yet. You
Okay.
yes.
All right. No worries. Okay, so do this now.
Yeah.
All right, that's okay. I'm with you.
You're with me. All right. So I
Oh,
will
this
be
is not good. I'm flooring. I'm putting this thing on it now.
okay. All right.
I'm sorry to this fire.
Somebody had asked a question. I'm not sure if I had finished answering it, if I completed the answer. So here we go. You're doing something looking like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Peas.
Somebody breaking up.
What?
Say that again about peas. Say that. Somebody sound like they were breaking up just now.
I had a call coming in.
Okay. All right.
Mr. Vino, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Say, go ahead.
Zoom threw me out.
I'm not seeing the screen at the moment, so you
Sorry
have to
about this.
tell me.
Yeah, Zoom keeps throwing me out in this session.
Okay. So where are you? Tell me.
Thrown me out about 3 or 4 times already.
It looks like it's throwing you out
Yes.
again.
I'm working with the peas and the honey and the lemon, etc.
Okay, so you've done that. Yeah, set it aside then. Set it aside and let it just marinate in that.
Am I putting the onion and garlic paste in or not? That's what I'm trying to find out. What do I do with the onion and garlic and ginger paste?
Oh, in the peas, yes, you can put a little bit of it in the peas, right? And when you mix
Okay.
it in and a little of the honey, you want to
Yes,
make
I have.
sure that
Okay.
you're getting all the flavors. You want to taste it and make sure you're tasting the ginger and the garlic bursting, coming out at you.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
and
that
the
picture
lime
looks
juice.
amazing. It's just
Once you're doing the peas, you add a
Yep.
little lime juice to it, right? Because that will help to enhance the flavor, make it taste really better.
Thank you.
All right, everybody at me and me at the same place. I'm on my chair.
It's in the frying pan.
It's in the frying pan. All right, so that's the tofu in the frying pan. Wonderful. Flip it over. Don't let it get too done for the tofu. See the color? You want a nice color like this. Nice little golden brown.
Okay.
Right. So, Davina, I also
It
have
is flavorful, sis. It packs a punch.
Wonderful. So just start picturing that now with something like your lettuce. You know, you have that beans there with that flavor bursting at you. And then you've got a little black bean and the color is black and the color of the bean is white. So right there, you've got a beautiful color contrast. And then you're going to have some green lettuce and then you're going to have some red tomato. Oh, hallelujah. You see the colors coming in?
Oh, yes.
It's going to be attractive. All right. Let me tell you what you do while you are waiting. You don't have to wait on everybody. What else you had again that we needed to do? You've done your black bean. You've done your is that your chickpeas? You did your butter bean. You have your chickpeas, right?
Davina.
Yeah.
The thing is, I had also nothing of what do you call it? Of the peas, of chickpeas. So what should I?
Yeah, so chickpeas, everybody gonna use their chickpeas. We're gonna do some crunchy honey roasted chickpeas.
All right. Okay, my darling.
Yeah, so right now, throw your garlic, drain all the water of the chickpeas, give it a little rinse put it in your strainer. Put the chickpeas in your strainer.
That has been done already.
Wonderful, Lord. You people are so ahead of time. Wonderful. Right, so once you've given your chickpeas a nice little wash, by the way, don't throw away that water from the chickpeas. That is called aquafaba, most valuable water, all right? Even if you don't use it today, you put it in the fridge. I'll tell you what to do with it during the week.
Oh, that one, show me. That's for next time.
So we're ready? All right, next time. Yeah.
All
right. So with the chickpeas now, put on your chickpeas again a little onion powder, a little garlic powder, and some cayenne. If you would use cayenne in your butter bean, maybe you can leave the cayenne from the chickpeas because you don't want everything having the same heat coming through.
So I have cayenne pepper, put on what? Not cayenne. The chickpeas, you said to put what?
Chickpeas.
Yeah.
Onion, garlic, honey.
All right. Good.
You don't even have to put the honey as yet. Onion and garlic and salt and stick it in the oven. Put it on a tray and put it in the oven and turn the oven on.
Okay, the onion and the garlic.
Yes, fresh, not fresh, powdered onion, powdered garlic.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What happened if you put in the fresh one?
Nothing not going out more than you might have like a burnt pieces of garlic that might be because you're gonna do the chickpeas, it's gonna become crispy and crunchy and nutty.
Oh, because I just strained the green one in it.
Which one did you put?
The grated one, but I could open another tin.
No, that's fine. Put the grated one. I tell you what you do. Add a little bit then of your ginger.
Okay, right, good.
Right, add a little bit of your ginger and your garlic to that, and just massage that together with a little honey.
Right.
Yeah, with a little honey and then a little olive oil and put it in your oven.
Right. Yeah.
What temperature, please?
Really, we want it on maybe a high temperature because we want to dry out all that liquid. It should take maybe about 20 minutes to half an hour to prepare.
All right. And did you say olive oil?
Yeah, a little.
Okay, my God. And then I put it. Right, no worries.
Remember, today you're gonna use something from your yard, that you went pick outside or from your neighbor yard.
Oh,
So English people, please go out and pick 2 dandelion or some stinging nettle or something like that before sunset.
Well, we have none. We have none in the yard. I'm a neighbor. I have none. I have rubbish net in the yard.
All right.
Right in the pan. Just onion, garlic, ginger.
Opinion? Onion
Yes.
powder, garlic powder on the chickpeas.
Yeah.
That would be best.
Any salt?
Yes, man. A little salt. No, this one you could use something like pink Himalayan salt.
Yeah, that's what I use.
Okay, all right. But we must use different salts, because remember, for me, these salts are like seasoning. They give different flavors. So sometimes I use pink Himalayan, sometimes I use the other one, the Celtic, sometimes I use the black egg salt.
I have black salt. Oh, that smells horrible.
We're gonna make mayo. So save the black salt for the mayo. Use the sea salt for the tofu, the black salt for the mayo, and the Celtic salt for the chickpeas. I mean, not the Celtic, the pink one.
The pink.
Mm-hmm.
I have my Celtic salt finished.
Okay, all right, no problem. Use what you have then.
Right.
And you should just put it in the oven.
Yes. I look in. Let me see if I can figure out a temperature for you. You want the high temperature.
Right, I'm getting ready.
The garlic powder on my thing is burning before it cooks.
Wash it off if it's too much for you and season it again if it's too much, because you don't want, as for me, I could manage cayenne pepper and everything, but my tofu, I would put a little, definitely I would put a cayenne by all means. Some pepper going with that one.
I put pepper on my own.
You could put a little, yes, you could use it. What you could manage. And if you have smoked paprika.
Oh yes, I have paprika.
Yeah, if you have smoked paprika, it will actually go beautifully with the chickpeas.
A little bit of oil you said too, right? Okay.
Yeah, you can do it without oil. Leave the oil off. Leave the oil off. Yeah. So you really want a high temperature in your oven. This
How
is
high?
something that don't take long. You're gonna have it in there for about maybe 10-15 minutes on one side, and then you want to stir them around to get the next side coated, and another 10-15 minutes, and then after that, now once it's nice, it's both sides, get nicely done, you can now then add a little honey if you wish at this point. But since you've already added honey to yours from the start, you will be okay. One thing though, if you are in Jamaica and you have added honey, please lock the kitchen window, because if the bees smell the honey cooking, they will start to come.
Okay. I haven't put any honey on my own yet. Put it after?
Okay, after. Add it after then. You get better value out of your honey when you add it after.
My oven is taking long, so I'm taking off.
All right, where are we with the tofu? Is the tofu finished cooking?
Yes, yes, yes.
All right, the chickpeas them in the oven?
Yep.
So now we're ready to make that sauce with the ginger and the garlic.
Okay.
All right, so this is what we're gonna do now. Now let me tell you a little bit about this sauce. It is called teriyaki sauce, right? Teriyaki, Japanese style teriyaki sauce. But there's a but to it. There's quite a few ingredients that I have left out of it that I don't use and I don't substitute. I could give you one ingredient that you could substitute for, but I am gonna say to you, don't subsist on these ingredients, right? Mm-hmm. When you use them, especially if you're on the detox program, use them. You either use them once when the moon turns blue, that is every 75 years, or you don't use them. It is called liquid amino.
Okay.
Right. So you use liquid amino is like the vegan substitute for soy sauce, because soy sauce. What's wrong with soy sauce again?
I don't know.
No, any of my colleagues on here. Does it have alcohol?
I know the liquid amino.
Soy sauce is fermented.
Okay, yes, it is fermented, and I believe it also has MSG, maybe, or wheat. Soy sauce has wheat. So then the other version now of the soy sauce, wheat-free, is the liquid amino. Sometimes they're highly salted. Yeah, sometimes they spoil people pot, boy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I make an amino, which I will teach you, but I just can't teach you everything today. But I use my coconut. I make my own coconut milk, and I mix up with my molasses and my salt, basically, and I cook that down. And I don't even remember the recipe from my head if I add lime juice or something like that to it, or something zingy. Don't remember. But or maybe some mushroom water, or I add something else, I believe I add to it, but the recipe is in the student cookbook. And I will teach you soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where are we? Tell me where we are.
You tell us to get the onion and the thing together.
Okay. So now you want to put on a pot, and you want to saute your onion and your garlic and your ginger together. And when they're nice and translucent, you want to add a little honey. And if you want to use the liquid amino, after you add the honey, then you can throw some of the liquid amino in as the liquid.
I
Or
don't-
you could get a little molasses and just mix it out with a little water or with a little coconut milk and add that.
Sister Davina, I'm sorry. Start the teriyaki sauce again for me again.
Oh, this one that you're gonna saute the onion and the
Yes.
ginger and the garlic.
Okay, so sauteed onion and ginger and the garlic. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Remember, you're doing it now, you know.
Right, we're doing it first.
You're doing it practical, but you can write it down still because sometimes when we do practical, sometimes after we finish, we not quite remember everything that we do.
oh, definitely. All right, that's a point.
I can't find one to put on my shoes.
And garlic to go for the main, no matter if they have tofu or beans. Is that correct?
Say that again.
Is everyone to, am I to saute onion and garlic as well?
Yes, man, you're making that sauce, yeah. That you can. I mean, I'm gonna tell you as soon as you make it, I'm gonna tell you different ways how you can use this sauce. You're gonna use it today as a sort of salad dressing like, but
Okay.
or a
Did you want-
sauce for your tofu.
Okay.
So saute
just
the
onion and
onion,
garlic? Yep.
the garlic, and the ginger.
The one that we have grated, right?
Grated or diced, however you cut it up.
Right. Okay, I have it. I'll put it in the pot now. We tell it to oil or not? Okay. It's something don't take long, any.
Say that again. Yeah, you're sauteing the onion, the ginger, and the garlic.
Right.
Mhm. You've done that. So now
Yeah.
you add you got the liquid amino or do you want to use the molasses with a little water?
No, let me put them in.
You've got liquid amino. All right. So now I
No.
want you to add
I don't have any.
Oh, you don't have any?
No.
Okay. All right. But you've got molasses?
Yeah.
All right. So we're looking at about a teaspoon of molasses here with juice from 1 lime or 1 lemon. So you're gonna mix this separate.
One teaspoon.
Molasses.
Right.
You put it in the pot?
No,
Sis,
no,
how
no.
much liquid
Separate. No, you're gonna
aminos?
mix. But if you have the liquid amino, just pour some liquid amino in the pot with some honey. And a splash, a squeeze, half a lime or so.
I have the coconut.
You have the coconut amino?
Yeah.
Fine, use that. Squeeze it in the pot, or you could do it separate and then add it to the pot. So you want the coconut amino, you want the honey, and you want the lime juice.
Okay, so for me now, you said to put molasses and a lime, half a lime?
Molasses with a little water and the lime, yes.
Okay, 1 little water.
How much coconut amino?
You're using maybe about 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons. It's gonna provide a little liquid with the lime juice. And you could add a little bit of water. Less than quarter cup or a couple of tablespoons.
So add this in the pot itself with the honey.
Yes, so mix it in a little bowl and then just add all of this to the pot that is being sauteed.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let me see now. Remember. This is my molasses and the water and a little lemon juice.
Mm-hmm.
Add it to the pot.
Add a little salt. Mix a little salt in with it because liquid amino is quite salty. Molasses doesn't have any salt.
Okay, add a little salt. I don't love too much salt.
If you don't want any salt, that's fine. When you taste the overall thing, you will know if you wanted to add a little extra salt or you're good.
Yeah. Right.
And the honey. You have the honey mixed in?
Oh, no, I have molasses. Put molasses and honey?
Yeah, so you're only using a 1 little teaspoon of molasses. You're just trying to get a little color.
Yeah.
The honey is gonna be your main flavor. That's gonna burst with the ginger and the lemon juice and the garlic.
All right.
Sis, I have a question. If you don't have any lemon juice, can you use orange juice?
Yes. You can use orange juice, sister, and it's very nice.
All right, then. And I'll add it to this thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I've even used some apple juice in the past.
coconut amino, lemon,
Honey.
lemon, honey.
Yeah. Mix it around in a little bowl and just add it to your onion and your ginger that you have sauteed in there.
Yeah.
If the onion and the ginger are going to burn up, turn the fire off.
Yeah, you don't have my,
I did that.
Okay.
Yeah. Add that now. Okay. I'm going to put it back and put it on the fire.
Yeah, carry your tofu over there. As you add them in, I want you to, the colors, as the mix start infusing together, then you can either put your tofu that you have fried in it and then make this sauce coat your tofu, or you can just pour this little sauce in a bowl that you're gonna add to your tofu when you have it on top of your salad as part of your dressing. You could do it either way. We have some things to do too before you go for Uncle Desmond. Come, you do this first. Come out here.
Sister Davina, don't tell me I was on speakerphone.
Yes, but we all understand.
My apologies.
All right, tell me now, everybody, where you reach.
I'm just
Don't
mixing
break up
it.
the tofu, you know.
Huh?
Don't break tofu. Try not to break up your tofu.
It's not
Okay.
that look at my this.
Oh,
Finish
that's your
the
your chickpeas.
Yep.
It dry
Yeah, it's dry.
and it crisp.
Oh, then maybe I should make it crisp.
Yes, man, you want it to crisp, and when it's finished, it's going to sound like crackling crisp.
All right, good back in then.
I
Yes,
forgot
man. How it smell?
my
How it smell? How it smell?
Davina,
It tastes good. But I have a question.
Wonderful.
Is this the way it's supposed to look? Just show
Hold
it.
on. Is that your? What is that?
The teriyaki sauce, I think.
Take a
The one
picture.
with
Let me see.
ginger.
If
Okay.
the one you use the liquid amino in it or you didn't?
I did. It's a
Oh,
lot of
maybe.
onion, maybe that's what.
Okay.
It has the onion, ginger, garlic. I will saute that, and we added the liquid aminos. I added orange juice because I didn't have any lemon juice.
All right. That can probably
And
affect the
And I
texture.
didn't add any honey.
Oh, you don't have no honey?
Mm-mm.
Maple syrup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Add your syrup. I mean, look. You
And the
probably
orange give it
know,
a sweet taste already.
and it tastes good. That's all you want. That it
Yummy.
tastes good. You're going to keep that. You either put you don't have no tofu, but let's say you had some tofu. Even now, if you had like some plain tofu, you could just cut up your plain tofu, dice it up, and throw it in that sauce and just saute it around and take it off when it reaches your desired consistency. So
I have a
sometimes,
little bit of tofu, sis. I have a small amount.
all right, but you'd have to cut down the piece out because you have what to make your salad dressing. You have
No.
cashew for your salad dressing.
Yes, I have cashew for my salad dressing, sis.
So use the tofu then.
Okay, then.
Just dice it up and throw it in that.
So you said one question though. So you said we could throw the sauce over that, right?
Over the tofu?
Yeah.
Yes, man. You could put the tofu in the sauce and make the sauce coat the tofu and soak down into the flesh of the tofu.
No, but my pot too small for that. I did it in a small pot.
Okay, all right. Do it the other way around then, yeah.
So I'm gonna try it on this now.
Oh,
Right.
no, not try it on it yet, man. Wait, man, so till you're ready to assemble your salad. Remember, these are pieces to the salad. Just take it off the fire and set it aside.
Oh, all right. Good.
Yeah. All right, so now we have enough little toppings for the salad. Let's get to the body of the salad now.
Yeah, okay.
Clean off the cutting boards, wash off the knife, wash off all the honey off the cutting board and the knife, and we now get a nice round bowl. If you have
Right.
a glass bowl, that would be good. So at least I can see the things properly from,
Okay. Yeah.
I messed up.
Huh?
I messed up.
No, man, there's no messing up in the kitchen. You create a new recipe. Let's see what you have.
I
Unless
forgot
it's
my
one up, that's
I
the only time you
I
mess up.
forgot my chickpeas in the oven.
Oh, okay, then it burn up or just dry out.
Nope, some of them burn up.
Let me see them.
Oh, it's when I mentioned it, you remember it.
It's when you mentioned I remembered.
Yeah.
Everybody check on the chickpeas in the oven and turn them.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, Sister Clary, there you go. You've hit the nail right on the head.
What should I
Rub
there?
that up in your honey now.
Let me
Ready?
see. Let me see, Clary.
You can, you can
Sister
see it?
Clary, you have to talk, so you're up on the screen.
Oh,
You
let me
can
see.
see it?
No, not yet. Gone off the screen.
I'm here. I'm
No, make
here.
Sister Clary talk, yeah.
I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, they look patch. Okay, that's good.
Right, that's the word, parch. That's what you want. Let
Yeah.
Sister Clary, hold on. I'm going to spotlight you for everyone.
Yeah.
Yes. So everyone, please look. Right,
should have
touch,
put my-
take up one. Can you take up one with the other hand and just, can you
Yeah.
squeeze it?
I should have put mine on parchment paper instead of put it in the Pyrex.
Oh, maybe that would have helped you for go faster or paper
Yeah.
towel.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
Oh, you taste one? How does it taste?
It's good.
Crunchy.
You get a crunchy. Wonderful. That's the
Mhm.
texture you're looking for, because now you want something crunchy in your salad.
Okay.
Yeah. So you
Oh.
see, we're going for the different flavors here. You've got your bean paste, a little bit salty, a little bit umami, but a little bit soft. But then you've got your tofu, a little bit of crisp and a little bit of sweet and a little bit of spicy.
So now tell me.
And the cayenne comes out. And then you've got your chickpeas, a little bit sweet and crunchy. You get in there. Now it is time for the body of the salad, and then we're gonna make the base.
So sis, the onion and the garlic and the ginger, I have to put a sauce on that?
That was which, yes, man, that you have sauteing in the pot. Yes, you combine them now.
I'm getting in. Right. So I have
It don't taste good. It
what?
don't taste good.
Oh, it's burnt.
Not the chickpeas, the onion and the garlic and thing. I think it's too much.
Oh, you mean your sauce don't taste good?
No,
What's missing? Your honey missing?
I don't know. I probably need to.
You added honey to it?
I added honey here.
How many spoons of honey you added? About 2, 3?
About, yeah.
And the lime juice?
It got too much of something. Whether it's too much of garlic or something.
Okay, all right. So if the onion and the garlic are the garlic, because the garlic will give you what sort of flavor you getting? Little bit rich?
Yeah.
That might be the garlic. So is it the sauce now from this dressing that do you have a saucy dressing, or where you could strain it and get just the liquid and eliminate the pieces? No?
I could try. Ain't got much sauce in it because I had it more like I put it in the blender. So it came out real fine and things. So maybe too much of the flavor coming out from the
Yeah,
different
that
from the
is what happened with mine too, but I'm gonna keep it with that. It's good, it's good things. It's onion and garlic and ginger. It's good for your system.
All right, you blended it. All right, no, you have to put it in the food processor, because when you blend it now, you get
I
like a
don't have a
puree.
food processor yet.
Oh, well, this is where your knife skills have to come in, and you have to chop them up. So you got like a puree. Yes, if you got like a puree, you're gonna get a different flavor, but don't throw it out. I'm gonna let you use it in something else. We're gonna use a little of it in the salad dressing, not all of it, but we're gonna take a spoon or two out of it, and then when we make the salad dressing with the with the
Cashew.
cashew, right? Then we'll add some of that to it and it will give the salad dressing a nice flavor.
Okay.
Yeah. And that now, because it is so intense, you could actually keep that in a container and use it on more than one occasion for different things later on in the week. Just use it as an additive to something else that will be have more ingredients in it that it will cover the bitterness. And then obviously if the garlic burnt, not even bother try if you fix that though.
It didn't burn, but I think it's just too much of it.
It's just too much, yeah, because it was blended, so you're getting too much flavor. That no turn medicine.
Yes, that's what it tastes like. Exactly.
This is how kitchen goes. You learn everything. So now you know how to make your medicine. So that is actually good for parasites. Perfect parasite medicine. I believe you me. You take a teaspoon of that every morning on empty stomach with some olive oil.
That would help me with my blood pressure.
It would also help with your blood pressure. All right. So just set it aside a moment and let us get on now with the body of the salad. So pull out the fridge, clean up your cutting board and your knife and your stuff. Clean stuff now. Now we want to draw for, so we're estimating 1 tomato per person. A small cucumber can serve for maybe 2 persons. So let's say you're estimating about 10 slices of cucumber per person, 10 slices per person, 1 tomato per person. But if you have the cherry tomato, surely it's gonna need more than 1. You're looking at about 5 tomatoes cut in half.
I have the cherry tomato and the mini cucumbers.
You have the mini cucumbers? Let me see it.
Yeah, mine is the mini ones too. I can find when I went. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Pretty.
Mine is that size, even smaller than curry on.
Let me see.
I'm saying
in front of the camera. All right. There we go.
Yeah.
You all your baby food over there in the UK. Send some come out here.
All right. Look at that. Okay. I have this plate.
What's that?
Put my salad. Put in my salad in.
Oh, you're not putting the salad in it yet, you know. You want now a bowl. You're gonna make the body of the salad. That's your cucumber, tomato, red onion, chop up.
All right.
You know, together, sort of thing.
All right, my darling. Good. Then.
So you want a bowl where you can toss and mix. You're gonna make a tossed salad. This is what you're gonna make in the bowl: a tossed salad.
Okay.
And we're gonna use that tossed salad as the body for our main course salad. So for your main course salad, you already have some pieces. You've got your protein, your high protein. You've got your chickpeas crunchy. You've got your tofu crispy. You've got your bean soft. And you've got your bean sweet. Whoever have the just bean.
Okay, so it's that. Oh boy.
So now you need a bowl, and in the bowl we're gonna get 1. If it's just you, estimate 1 or 2 tomato for your salad body.
Okay.
1, I mean, you all with them like a baby cucumber. Just estimate how much you would eat.
Knowing me, I could eat all at one go.
Well, how many you call all? 2 or 3?
So yes, I cut them down.
All right. So you know, with your baby cucumbers, you don't you don't have to cut, you don't have to slice them up like how the rest of us gonna slice ours, right?
No.
Cut them down the middle and then cut them in half. You could cut them in. Okay, yes, and then cut them in half. So you know, they will look a little bit different. They're gonna be a bit long.
Right. Good.
Right. So they're gonna be like stick sizes.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
cut them down
Are
in the
you-
middle. Let me see how you're cutting, Sylvia. Come on the camera. You're too much to the side. Okay.
You cut it in the belly side, and then you cut it 2 more times. Cut it in half again. Then
Yes.
cut it in half again. Like that. That's it.
I can't see. Your camera is
No,
not thing.
I don't fix at all. I don't know what I'm doing here.
You
Just
had
give me
it
a minute.
fixed earlier, good.
Yeah. Wait. I have to bring it down a little more. Just give me a minute. Down, down. Oh God. Dropping.
All right, time is
Dropping.
going, so we have to speed up. Class
Yeah.
should be finished by now, and we need
That
to
is
eat.
Okay.
All right, so chop up your cucumber, throw it in your bowl. Just cut them any way you want to cut them at the moment until you learn more about cuts. Get 2 tomatoes. You want them nice and red and ripe. Dice them up. Yeah. Cut them in 4 or in 8. 8 sounds good. Okay, all right. Any yellow sweet pepper?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, cut off you're estimating like 2-3 slices per person of sweet pepper. With the sweet pepper, remove the vein. Excellent.
Yeah,
Yep.
Right. Take out the beans. Okay.
Yep. Remember, remove the vein. Otherwise, that is a little bit too bitrish, the vein. And the seeds worse. But you know me, it doesn't mean you have to throw these away. Put them in your compost. Plant the seeds.
Right. And the red one too?
The seeds? Any color. Yes, you can put a piece of red sweet pepper as well. Red onion, get an onion and slice up your onion, dice up your onion. If you have string bean, get 3 string bean.
You have. Oh boy. What's going on here? Right.
Somewhere if you hurry up, my belly and talk to me at my dinner time and I can't smell the pot. This is torture.
Okay.
Yeah. You have your red onion. Definitely one onion away. Helps rebuild your good gut bacteria.
Yep, I have my red onion.
Wonderful. Dice him up, slice him up.
I'm hungry myself. Since morning I ate some fruits. That's what on my stomach.
It's gone out of your stomach, so it's dinner time now.
Yeah, since morning I had some fruits. That's what that.
It's too late for my dinner time, but I'm gonna have to eat because I eat nothing.
Neither. I have
All
to.
right, all right.
That's it. Okay, what else now?
All right. Let me see what your bowls look like. Let me see how they look. You put string bean in it. It looking good. You mix
string bean. Yeah.
Okay, get your olive oil, drizzle some olive oil over this and some lemon juice and a little pink salt and a little other salt.
Right, olive oil, lemon juice.
Yeah. Okay. What about our herbs? Have we got fresh herbs?
Not really fresh. I have thyme.
No, we don't want thyme in the salad. We don't want thyme in the salad.
I have coriander.
You mean cilantro, the soft one that look like parsley?
Yeah.
Yes, you can put some of that. You can put some parsley. You can put some basil.
Yeah. Let's see.
All right. Mix that in, mix that in.
Yep.
Anybody who got any special green leaf?
No.
Special?
Anybody got any special green leaf?
I have, oh, where is it? I have a mixture of watercress, spinach, and rocket.
Okay, as your leafy part. So as long as those are washed, we soon use
And
those.
I have lettuce as well.
Okay, all right. We leave those leaves to go with the leafy section. All right, but for those who are in Jamaica, if you find any tuna cactus,
Mm.
you can add it to this. You just have to wash it good. We're gonna come back to the tuna cactus. We're gonna use it another week because every week you're gonna do a salad, but you're gonna do the salads now before class starts. You will get tips and ideas before so you can make up your salad because this is now the foundation, the basic. All right,
Okay.
so if your thing is looking all colorful and nice and you feel like you've got sufficient things inside of it, mix it all together with a nice spoon with your dried herbs and set that aside. And now get your plate that you're going to serve your salad in.
Yeah.
Since you lost me at dried herbs, explain
Throw
the
in
dried
some
herbs.
dried
to me.
herbs, man, in this salad mix. The one with the...
What are dried herbs? Give me some examples.
Oh, like your parsley, your basil, your
Oh.
cilantro.
Yeah.
Jamaicans don't really have those dry herbs in their kitchen, sis.
Scallion, no. You could use them fresh. You could use them fresh. We did say that before, but
Okay.
the students didn't have them fresh, but they had them dry. So I said, use the dry one. So if you have it
Okay.
fresh, any of those, just
I will
chop up
have
some
those
and
fresh,
throw it.
sis. You're right.
Right. Yeah. Just cut up stalks, pieces of those. Don't use the harder ends. So use them from the leaf to the softer part. The harder ends, just cut them off, but don't throw them away. You're gonna throw them in the salad dressing.
A little bit of oil, you say, on it?
Yeah, olive oil, lemon juice, and your salt.
You have that.
Okay, feel free as well to add a little onion and a little garlic powder, just a little bit now.
So sis, you're saying I should put the olive oil and all of those things directly to my vegetables?
Yes, man, the olive oil and the lemon juice directly on the cucumber, the tomato, the onion that is mixed up in the bowl. Directly in that and mix that in. Get everything nicely coated.
Yeah.
Repeat that again. Lemon juice, olive oil,
and salt.
And repeat again parsley. What dry herbs we can put in? Repeat again, please.
Okay, if you have parsley, if you have cilantro, if you have... don't use the harder ones like rosemary and thyme. Don't use those in your salads. But you could use those in your roast, in your cooking. But the softer herbs like parsley, cilantro, basil, mint, fresh mint from outside. Those who have mint tree in Jamaica, great. And for those who have mint tree as well,
I have mint.
Yes, pick a few beautiful leaves as long as it is not diseased. Pick a few beautiful mint leaves, softer ones, and drop them in your salad. Don't even cut them up. Just drop them in your salad.
Okay.
And don't leave them to stay on top, but make sure when you mix it in, they go under and get some of they get to marinate in the lime juice.
So the leaves, take off the leaves.
Yes, pick off the leaves.
Right. Go down, just drop them in. Right. Right. Okay. And I put some basil in it too.
Wonderful. The basil and the mint, when it hits the lemon juice and the olive oil and the salt, it's gonna burst in your salad. Give you some most amazing, delicious flavor.
Can I put any carrots in this? Can I put any carrots in it?
Oh yeah. You can dice up some carrot and put it in.
With lemon juice. Here's my lemon.
Or if you want to save a piece of the carrot, and at the end, when you combine when you arrange everything on the plate, then you can have some grated carrot with just lime juice on it that you will put one section. You could do that as well. So either dice up the carrot and put it in, or grate a piece.
I'll do the grated.
Okay. All right. So now we're finished with the body.
Yep.
Let's get our plates. Let's get our plates out.
Yeah. Have my plate.
All right, lovely. This is what you want to have in front of you now. Wash your leaves. Wash your leaves.
Already washed.
You like it?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now, hold on. What have I touched here now? Now you want to put your leaf in your leaves cut up, or they big and whole, just the same?
It's big and whole because I didn't know what we were going to do with it. Yeah.
Okay, but they're washed though, yeah?
Yes, yeah.
All right. So remember what you do now, cut off the head. Don't cut too much off, but cut the head off or wring it off. And then use your knife and cut them in about 1 inches thick, 1.5 inches thick.
Okay.
I have these, David. Can you see me?
The only person I see on my screen is Sister Sylvia. Everybody else is.
So why you can't see me? Because I don't have on my camera. What's going on? Let me see.
It's showing that your camera is open, but I'm not seeing you. Let me put your spotlight. Okay, I can see you now. I see the socket on the wall.
Wait. Okay, I got to turn you around. Oh, why did it change? Because that's strange. I didn't do nothing with it. How do I turn you around now?
Technology. Just do what they like.
Oh, Lord, have mercy. Okay, let's see. Here you are.
All right.
Oh, come on. Upside down. Okay. So I have
okay,
these.
so I'm seeing the plate now, right? So, all right, if you're gonna have to put the plate a little bit aside and cut those 1 inch thick. Or tear them if you want to tear them.
These.
Yeah. You see how pretty they are?
Yeah.
So make sure they're mixed in. So you have a little red and a little green. Don't put all red one place and all green one place. And bring it right around. Make it in a nice circle around the plate.
The lettuce? Okay. Sort them out. Circle them around the plate.
Mm-hmm.
Right. All right, that done.
This is where I can struggle. I don't have no artistic
Oh, I just put them down and they make they do their own thing.
Uh,
I,
let me
I,
hear who put them down and do their own thing.
I don't have no artistic thing.
Right, they're looking good.
They're looking good.
Yeah, to me. I leave
Mm.
a space in the middle.
Hold on, let me see what is going on here. Okay, all right. You leave a space in the middle. You don't have to do it. You can put leaf in the middle, but don't put the salad so close to the edge of the plate. Leave an inch.
Okay, I
Leave
thought
an inch from the edge of the plate. Yeah.
all right. Okay, good. I thought I had to leave space in the middle for the thing.
You just put a little bit more lettuce. A little bit more lettuce or a little bit more leaves in the middle for the thing to sit on. That helps to give you height.
Okay.
Yes. So we always leave an area around the edge of the plate. The food must never fall off the plate or be at the edge.
All right. Okay. I'll put up a little more inside here. Okay, I'm ready. Everybody else doing the salad? I don't anyway.
Anybody else want any assistance with getting their salad on the plate before we move to the next step?
Right.
Okay,
On the plate.
this is my one. I don't know if you
All
can
right.
see.
That looks good. Yeah. So what I want you to do now is get your big spoon and you're gonna put your filling, your topping. You're gonna put your topping on your spoon, not the tongs, but the spoon. Big serving spoon.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Where do I put it? In the middle?
In the middle, bang on in the middle.
Okay, the thing that we made just now.
All right, we're gonna do this one at a time. So let me do
Okay.
clary first. Yeah, put another spoon in the middle on top of that one. Perfect, looking good. Put another one. What you're taking off, what you don't like.
It was too big.
Okay. All right, on top, right? So you get a little height. Now where are your toppings?
What's my toppings?
Let me bring your toppings closer over now. I'm gonna go over to Sister Sylvia.
Yep.
Let me see if I can spotlight you on my screen.
Let me bring it down a little further so you could see. Right.
All right, so Sylvia.
Can you see me?
Let me see you. You're all right. This looks like the part of the plate that is closest to me. Looks like there is a gap.
Yeah.
Yes, over there, so. Right, so what you want, you see the curly part of the lettuce? The curly ends that have the frill?
Yeah.
You want to make sure these are the parts that is turned out, because by the time you put the filling, you won't be able to see the middle anymore. So you want to put the prettier part of the lettuce to the outside. So all you will now see after you put the filling, the body, is the skirting.
Good. All right.
Yes.
Let me try. Okay.
Wonderful. It is looking good. Good looking.
So put on my things now.
By the way, you're supposed to taste your filling, if you're happy with it,
Oh God, me not taste nothing.
All right, put it on. Afterwards, you're going to get dressing anyway. We're going to make a dressing before we close.
All right. So I put on these.
Sister Simone, how you getting on? Put on the 2 spoons.
Okay.
In the center. Yes, one more. Wonderful. And you have another spoon. You just can finish that off. Remember, always put from the top and let it flow. Just let it fall from the, yes, from the top and let it fall naturally where it wants to fall. Beautiful, lovely. No more no needed from that. All right. Oh, wonderful. Excellent. Give yourself a ticket.
Wonderful.
That looks good. That looks good right there. Let me just screenshot that for you.
Yes, madam. We'll do that.
All right. So, Sister Sim, where are you? Where are you? Sister Sim, I don't want to move on, leave you.
Yes, I got this trying to come. My family was hungry. I had to feed them. Just give me a moment.
All
I
right.
had to do the same as well. Yeah. But thank
Sorry
you.
if I
All
give
your
them
salads look lovely.
salad. All right, so everybody gather your toppings, and I want you to start looking. I'm gonna share a few pictures on the screen.
You made the beans and tofu?
Oh, you shovel it.
So let me just share a few pictures. And so you can see your next, basically your next step. So we're gonna, while Sister Sim is doing that, let us get the salad dressing. You've got your cashew? And
Yeah.
your coconut cream or coconut jelly?
No, we have coconut.
We don't have no coconut jelly here. Coconut cream.
All right, so for those who have coconut jelly, you can have a coconut jelly. Were your cashews soaked?
Yes.
Wonderful. Drain the water off and put your cashew in your blender and put it with about a cup of plant-based milk.
Right.
Add a piece of onion to it. No, you don't have to add no onion. You can put a spoon of your thingy. Your thingy that didn't go too right.
Oh, my own.
Yeah, your dressing that didn't turn out to be your favorite. Huh?
I have coconut cream in the box.
Oh no, you mean the bar? No, not that.
No, not the bar. This one here, this one is soft. This one is coconut cream and it's soft, the bar.
This.
Oh, the liquid stuff, then that's good.
Cashew.
That's good. Coconut cream or soya single, good.
This
Yeah.
Sister
one.
Davina, how much cashew, please?
Quarter
Yeah.
cup. No, man, that one is the bar coconut. I don't want that one
Okay.
because it have too much trash in it. It has too
Oh.
much sediments in it.
So which one do I have? I don't have nothing else but the coconut milk then.
Yes, man, the milk is fine, and the cashew by itself is even perfect. But with the milk, it makes it creamier and smoother.
So should I have coconut milk and I have the soya milk.
May I try see. Oh, me can see a while me on this something here.
Some milk. Oh God, I don't even know what
All right, so get the blenders and throw the cashew in the blender.
Yep. I have the cashew on it.
All right. Whatever plant-based milk you have or cream, whichever one that will provide some liquid. You don't have any, you can use water.
Okay.
And put how much of that? A cup?
If you use a quarter cup, all right, so what we can do is start with less water and we can add if it is too thick. But we want to make this rich and creamy, like we want a mayo texture. So if you want to use a little bit of water. If you use, let's say you use a cup of, let's say you use a half cup of what do you call it? Nut. Then you can use something like less than a quarter cup of water. You want to blend, you just want to prevent your blender from choking. So you're just putting as little liquid as possible to keep your blender from choking, but give you a nice creamy texture as it blends. So use your discretion now and just blend. This one come, but here for me. It's not finished, class.
Plant-based milk, and then next what?
If you have plant-based milk, you don't need to use any water. Just pour a little plant-based milk in it. You don't want too much. What you want to do is you don't want your blender to choke. You know, when the blender can blend and
I only put a half cup. I didn't put too much.
Yes, so that's fine. Blend until you get a nice creamy smooth texture and pause the blender.
My discretion was good.
You don't want the blender to burn out because you don't want to lose your motor.
Yeah, my discretion was good to liquid it.
Just throw in some more cashew nut in it. Or if you have a piece of tofu, throw a piece of tofu in it. Or if you have some chickpeas, throw 2 handfuls of chickpeas in it.
How about about flaxseed?
No.
Oh, we're not putting flaxseed in this one.
No, we don't want no flaxseed in this dressing here.
All right, because I put in too much of that.
So this is the place where our salad is at the moment. It looks like this at the moment.
Yeah, just that.
So let's take it to the next step. Little things that can be added, like your sun-dried tomato, your peppers that is roasted. Your next step is you have your little bits and pieces. I can't see anything on the screen, you know. At the moment, I can only see my screen. So if it is too watery, I can't see it. What you do, if it is too watery, put a piece of tofu in it, bam, or some more cashew nut. You will get it back nice and thick.
Right. So what else to add to it now? I just have cashew mush. I put in some, what they call it? The tofu and it's coming good.
Wonderful. How the texture look? Fluffy?
Yeah, good. It took now the ice cream.
Wonderful. Now you need to add some. Anybody, if you've got the black Indian salt, that's a kalamana.
No, I have nothing like that.
All right, so add your salt to it, whichever salt you want. Just remember that the pink Himalayan salt is gonna change the color without. It might taint your color slightly. Add your salt, add things like your onion powder, your garlic powder. If you have a little pimento, add a little pinch, not too much because you don't want to change the color, but a little pinch of pimento. You can also add, if you have, what you call it? Now you can add a little bit of that liquid amino. If you have the real liquid amino, you are coconut amino or what they call tamari sauce, you can add a little of that to it, like a tablespoon or 2 of that to it. Oh, but you ladies have your stuff that you have made. Remember your stuff that you have made, that's what you're gonna add to yours. Your stuff that didn't go too right.
What?
Your ginger and thing.
I thought we put it on the tofu.
All right, I tell you what, next thing I want to go spoil the dressing. Leave it.
Change the color.
Yeah, leave it. Just add the other things that I've said. Leave that dressing out. Use it for something else at another time.
I didn't put no coconut cream in this because.
But is it smooth and creamy? Because the cashew should make it smooth and creamy without the coconut cream anyway.
I could put a little cause it's thick. What do you think?
Oh, no, I can't see it. But if your blender not moving anymore, then you can add a little bit of liquid to it. Which is the coconut cream, or better yet, some plant-based milk.
I put that in it already, and I have the cashew, so I don't need coconut again milk or coconut cream.
No, so just add your salt and your little onion powder and your little garlic powder now, and a little half a lime. Taste it. Make sure you're happy with the flavor. Add a little half a lime.
I shall do that. Yeah, almost there.
Yeah. What am I doing?
This please repeat no. Just you say you add the cashew, the plant-based milk, and then what next?
And you can, once you blend it till you get a nice smooth texture. And then you can now add like your salt, your onion powder, garlic powder, a little pinch of pimento, but just taste it. And then you're gonna add olive oil. Olive oil and lemon juice are the two last thing you're gonna add. Your lemon juice and then your olive oil.
Okay.
The thing about adding the olive oil.
Andrew, just put it down, please.
When you're adding the olive oil, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you have the blender with the hole on the top, this is perfect. While the blender is blending, you pour the oil in slowly.
Good.
It will emulsify and you will get a nice, fluffy, silky looking mayo texture.
All right.
But if you're using one of them, what you call it, cup blender, that blitz the things that has a cup, you just add the oil to it and cover it back and then just blend. It will still come out good. Quick, we have one last thing. We need to finish, put the salad together.
Right.
And Davin,
Yep.
what we doing with the pasta?
No, we won't be able to cover all of that today. But guess what you could do? You see this dressing that you have made?
Mm-hmm.
You could, but don't do it for today because you have this big salad. Right? You have this big salad that you're gonna have to eat today. But tomorrow, some of this dressing that you have made, or you could even do it this evening, combine it with your pasta and you can throw like your onion and your garlic in it. But don't put anything like tomato or sweet pepper that can break down easily. But you can put things like your onion, chopped up onion and chopped up garlic in it. Combine it with some of this dressing. Put it in your fridge. Tomorrow you will see it.
Okay, I have to do it tonight because I'm going to work tomorrow.
Oh yeah, man, you can do it tonight and then you put it in your fridge and you will see it tomorrow. You will see the end result.
Nice dressing.
Huh?
Have a nice, really fluffy dressing.
Wonderful. You taste it and it tastes good?
Don't taste it yet. Let me taste it now.
Feels nice.
Where is it? Put a little onion in it.
Onion.
Yeah, man. You can now. You can put other things in it if you wish in your pasta. You could do just the plain pasta with the dressing, right? You could put and put it in the fridge. Or if you want to add things to your pasta, like even a little broccoli, a little cauliflower, a little onion, a little garlic. I mean, we have had enough garlic and onion for today. But what I'm saying now is for your little pasta salad, or if you're doing potato salad, you know how you would do a potato salad. Normally, you would use a potato and then you would probably have a little green peas and you'd probably have a little onion and a little garlic and a little scallion chop up in your potato salad.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It's the same way you would really want to do your pasta salad. You could probably put some of your fresh parsley and your fresh basil. So it's nothing that is going to be big and heavy that's going to fall out, right? It's just little stuff that will burst. The flavors will burst in it when you're eating it and you'll get a little crunch and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you mix some of this dressing that you've just made, mix some with the pasta, and then leave the pasta in the fridge for tomorrow. You're gonna see when that dressing cools, it's gonna hold that pasta nicely. Or if it was potatoes that you were gonna do, it's gonna do the same thing. Or if it is yam or green banana, whatever it was, that whatever starch. But some of this dressing now, we're gonna look at the next step on our salad, right? So
Yeah.
you've got your plates. You've got your plates that look
Yep.
like this. Now you want to put your tofu. So you want to put your tofu on your salad like this.
Okay.
And remember, you have some, so put it one section, but you want to put it close to the top because it is like a piece of centerpiece in your salad. Before you even put your tofu in your plate, you can slice these tofu, put all 3 pieces together, and just make about 3 or 4 slices in them, right?
Okay.
Right. And you could put your tofu in. Even if you want to dice it up, you could dice it up. Or you could put it like this. But just giving you different options, right? But when you slice it, you're going to see the white grade against the nice golden brown. And it's going to look really nice. So here you go now. You have your salad. You're going to now add your 1 spoon of your black bean to another section. And what else have you got? You've got your butter bean, your tofu. What else you have there? Your black bean and your chickpeas. Before you put anything, you put some chickpeas on this mix here.
The chickpeas on it first.
Here, so it falls in between the gaps.
Okay, before we do anything else.
Yeah, before you put the tofu and all of this on, put the chickpeas. Otherwise, when you try to put the chickpeas at the end, the ball is gonna roll away. So let the chickpeas fall between the little gaps of the tomato and the cucumber and stuff like that.
Wow, yeah. Okay. If falling down, we're not putting it on, you're doing what you like.
I mean, if you want, you can put a little handful at the end so you can see some. But if you put all the toppings and then put the chickpeas, you might lose it. As in, they roll bounce off the plate and go like to the end of the plate.
Okay, look at mine now. If it's
all right, so I'm gonna have to take mine off the screen. Before I look at yours, I will have to take mine off the screen. But let me just share, let everybody just see this. If you have something like sun-dried tomatoes, see, I have my homemade sun-dried tomatoes here. This is something you could just take out 2 or 3 pieces and slice them up and put it in your salad because it will make it taste good and add another texture. See? You then want to drizzle some salad dressing over it. You see the dressing?
Yeah.
And on top of, after you put your dressing, then you want to probably sprinkle just a handful of pumpkin seed and a handful of sunflower seed or sesame seeds.
Okay.
And a little herb. So just to bear that in mind, I'm taking my screen off now so I can see what you all have there. Let's see.
Right. Let me see. Just.
All right. What am I seeing first? All right.
Yeah. With the what I call it.
All right. That looks. Is this Sister Sylvia? Look good. Put your tofu on it now. Put your tofu one side. I tell you, your salad looks so good.
Tofu one side right here.
Yeah, man, that's all right. Good. Put it on a blank section where nothing much not so it don't fall off.
All
or
right.
however you want to put it on it, you put it. Just put it on your salad.
Wait, that's it. Once you go on.
Once you go on. Nice. That looks like little pieces of chicken breast.
Oh, definitely.
No overload the salad though. No overload it because now you want a bigger plate. You know, see.
Okay, that's
all
it.
right,
Then.
let me see someone else.
Good, that's it. Oh, it's
looks
looking
good.
lovely.
Now drizzle your salad dressing. Use a spoon and drizzle some of your dressing over. Drizzle it across. Move your hand backward and forward.
But what am I supposed to do with this thing here? The ginger and thing. This what that's it.
If you want to put 1 spoon on your salad, but put it at one side as well.
All right, my darling.
You don't put on your black bean yet?
No.
All right, so put one or two, put 1 spoon of your black bean on the opposite side as well. Or near something white. Put it where it will show up.
Not the one that we did. Not the one, just the black bean itself.
Well, if you want to sprinkle a handful of the bean itself, you can, but I was talking about the paste.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll put it on one side, you say.
Yes.
Good, wonderful. No worries.
Just put a small amount, not them big old spoon there. But put it.
The big spoon, but you know how much is the big spoon?
It's a little dinner spoon we're talking. All right. Now get your salad dressing and just drizzle from a high over your salad, backward and forward with your hand and get the dressing on it.
All right, my dear, I shall do that.
Yes, to be
The spoon.
Lord, me hungry, oi. And all this food is killing me. Sister Sylvia, you need to send some of your salad come.
Where's the coconut water?
Coconut water?
Drink 20 drinking there now, I mean. So where should I just to drop this salad dressing?
Yeah, drizzle. Okay, all right. Now all right, that's it. That's good. Sprinkle over your salad dressing now a little of your pumpkin seed just on it, or sesame seed. Pumpkin would look nice.
Okay. On top of okay.
On top of the white.
Right. Just a little. Good.
Sprinkle. When you sprinkle, you hold your hand up high and you drop it, and wherever it falls, that is where it lands.
Yeah, for the garlic and
yes. And then now, have you got any dried herb that you can just sprinkle a pinch of it? Parsley, sprinkle a pinch over your
right.
well.
It's my
And
parsley.
Clary, let me see you now. Your salad looks good. Take pictures from different angles and send in the group.
Yep, I do that.
And well done to you. Clary, let's see you now.
Look good. Now this I can't eat this. It looks too good to eat.
It looks too good to eat. Take the pictures for memories.
Daphne,
Yeah,
I'm still trying to get my salad dressing taste nice. I don't like it. I
Tell
don't
me how
know.
it tastes.
Bland.
Put salt in it, onion and garlic. Lime
And maybe
juice.
something sweet too.
Oh, yes, you can add a little honey to it as well if you wanted. In fact, the other thing you could do, which this is probably, I don't even want to tell you that because it's for another lesson. All right, bless it, Sister Sylvia, bless it. And share it with us in the group.
Is some of the beans of the chickpeas are tasting? I didn't taste it before.
Ah, boy, you make me jealous. Me wouldn't mind some now. Sister Sim, how you getting on?
Check something now.
I love my salad dressing, sis.
You love
I
it?
don't Yes, because I'm kind of distracted, but I can show what I've done so far. I don't know if you can see it.
All right. Yes. Ah, looking good. Looking good. All right. All right. No problem. So just finish what you're doing and send them in the group.
Yep.
Sister Clary, you've got what you call it now? You have what you call it, the liquid amino?
Yeah.
Add a little bit of that to your salad dressing then and see if it brings up the flavor. That's enough. Lord, I don't want them eat out my share of food. I need to go.
But you know what? I'm gonna finish it.
All right, blend up now and taste again. So we're missing Thomas and we're missing Shamoy from class today. And I'm not sure if we're missing anyone else. The other teachers might better be able to tell me. Huh?
Okay, my salary is already in the chat. Done.
Well done, well done. Let me take you off my screen then, Sister Sylvia. We want to pray and close.
Yes, let's pray. Let's pray. Righteous and adorable God, we just praise you and thank you today for being on the land of the living. We thank you for the time that we have spent making healthy meals to make our body healthy. Thank you for Davina and all of the others, God. Help us to continue in the right way, Lord, because you say you wish above all things that we would prosper and be in health. Hear our cry and grant us peace as we go through our rest and whatever we have to do today. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Hallelujah. Thank you. All
Yep.
right. You all think you can finish this now and send? Remember to send your
Amen.
picture and remember
Yep.
make your notes in your own notebook. We
Yes,
are
I
not
have.
meeting next week, but we will still send through the list of what you will need for the following week, and you prepare yourself. Want to see? I will send through the recipe for the bouillon and the powdered seasoning for those who missed those lessons. All right. And I want to see salads coming through this week. Now that you've learned how to make salads, I want to see everyone trying to make a salad this week and send through your pictures every day this week. So you've got the PowerPoint, which will be posted in the group. Look at the different pictures and just try something, even if it's not 100%. And you can't even identify if it is a main course salad or if it is a, you can't identify what it is, but I just want to see some green.
But you know, so I could sit down in front of the salad and eat up all.
Yes, man, that is supposed to be dinner. So you see, when you have a salad like this, you have all your fiber from your beans. So if you're a sedentary or a brain worker, this is the salad for you. This is the dinner that you really should be having most of your days, right?
That is what I'm having now.
Fiber, of course, sometimes if you want, you can do up a little sweet potato and add to it.
Yeah,
right?
I have sweet potato today,
Or
but
a
I'm not
couple spoon of the pasta salad to add to it is fine. But this is what you really need to be eating to have clarity of mind and to keep the body working at its optimum. And it has its optimum is best, right? So may the Lord bless and keep you, and I look forward to seeing you. Though feel free to tell others still about the program, the cooking course. It's still not too late to join, right? Because they have a lot of time to catch up on the 2 lessons that they have missed.
All right,
still not too late to join, and we do a payment plan. Any of the teachers they can go to. Myself, Loy, or Charlene.
Somebody hand is up, Davin.
Huh?
Somebody hand is up.
Oh, my hand is up?
Yeah.
Yes, I. Go ahead, yes, I.
All right. Earlier at the beginning of a class, you mentioned there are different types of salads. Is this one is a mixed salad, right?
This is the.
Because you had the tofu. We substitute the
this
chicken.
is your main course type salad. Hold on, let's just share about that PowerPoint again. Loy, are you able to share it again? Or let me just quickly check because I can see it in the background and tell you which one we've made. All right, El, got you.
Have you got?
Tomorrow I'll make another salad. This is lovely. Really look nice.
Wonderful. All right, I have found the PowerPoint. So in terms of category, it is a vegetable salad, right? In terms of category, it is a vegetable salad, and it is a main course vegetable salad.
Okay.
You got that?
Yes, thanks.
Yes. All right. All right. The body of this salad is a tossed salad that we use
Yes.
as the body.
Mhm.
All
So
the vegetables that we toss up in the bowl and put as the body of the salad. And obviously, a tossed salad, you could just have had that by itself.
right, I'm gonna enjoy it now.
All right. And I will love you all, but I've got to leave you because I tell you some lovely smelling food waiting on me around there.
All right then. See you later.
All
All
right.
right,
Yeah.
bye. Thanks.
Bye.